All right. Now, if you've never played this game is super fun. Man, that was a lot of fun playing with my crew there. Very, very fun to play with you all here on the stream. Again, if you want to join us next week, feel free to join us on Xbox, or we may play on PS4. We'll see. Whoever needs some help, we'll just run around, do some pew-pew in the wasteland, as you do. Of course, I leveled up a few times there, so, you know, you help someone else, it always comes back to you. All right, now, this is a really, really fantastic game that I absolutely love called Astroneer. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go through and power up some planets. So what we did is we landed on this particular planet here. Now, this one planet is fairly easy because it's fairly flat. It's like a desert planet. Really great during the sun time to get that power and then, of course, power up your base. Now, right behind me, you see this little blue thing spiraling up in the sky. I can't remember if I've already done this one. I do not see a beacon, so I don't think so. But let's go see. Let's go see if we can just take this straight over there. All right. Oh. Take that beacon. Take it over there. Well, if we haven't taken the beacon, maybe we haven't taken... Oh, I do see a thing missing there, though. Have we taken the landing pad? I don't know. We're going to find out. We're going to go ahead and take this with us. I believe we did last time. But just in case, let's go ahead and walk this baby over there. If not, we can always walk it back. No biggie. No biggie. Oh, yeah, we shaped something out right there. I think we were trying to do a landing pad. Woo, there it is. Oh, it's over on the far side over there. All right, that's why I can't see it. See, it's over there on that side. All right, no problemo. No problemo. We'll just walk our way back with our thing here. Now, each planet has different unique resources. Some of them overlap. Whee, sliding around. And some of them are unique to that particular planet that you need to build up your larger items. And, of course, it basically is, you know, you crash land on a planet. You start with nothing. And you go ahead and research different technologies. You work your way up the research tree and build yourself bigger and bigger stuff like big ships like this. And then you're able to power up these particular planets, and that's what we're going to try to do, try to get some power up going. So we've already done this one, so we're good. So let's go ahead and get back in our ship here. Oh, if we can. There we go. Let's go ahead and look at our fuel down there. Plenty of fuel. Let's go ahead and launch. Off we go. Let's go find another one. Let's go find another. We should be able to see that from... There it is right there. We can see it right there. And as we travel around we orbit around the planet, we're going to be looking for another one coming up. We're going to try to land next to it. Oop, that's pretty close right there. We're just going to click on it. We'll go to it. And we're trying to put landing pads with beacons down at every location so that it'll allow us to land there with our power. And basically, we can just power up the planet with that power, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice. Wow, look at that. Right on the edge of that spot. That's a little scary. I'm not going to lie. That's a bit scary. Why is it? Oh, there we go. It's doing it. Okay. Now, here's another easy way is to actually just take your ship here and just walk it where you need it to go. Watch out for bad guys, though, as you're walking along. Now, each particular planet, you can actually just start off on the planet. Like, you can take your ship, land there, your smaller ship, land there, and not even bring any resources because you can utilize the starting resources to start yourself up a base. Of course, it is a bit easier if you do bring your resources with you so you can get those bases started. Like so. And if you want that to not fall over, you aim a little bit further toward the ground. Let's see. Where's a good place to land over here? We got a lot of built-in cavern there already. Let's go ahead and shape our way up here. Now, here's another fun thing you can do with this game. You can go ahead and shape the ground. It's called voxel shaping. Incredibly fun. So I can just make myself a little bit of a ramp there. Kind of looking for what side's the highest up. This side's pretty high up over here. I'm feeling this side right here. All right. Now, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and grab an area here. We'll try to find an area. Then I'm just going to flatten it out a little bit. Like so. Oh, I feel like my mod's not working again. There we go. Get our wide mod on. There we go. Now we're doing it. Now we're really getting it going on. We're going to widen out an area here. And this is going to be our landing pad area. So we can make our way back to this particular beacon. Now, the other way I did it before was I drove my vehicle around and powered up the planets, which works great on this planet, works great on your first planet, but can be very difficult on the higher-end, tougher planets. I find this is now the easiest way to do this. right? You just go around, put down landing pads, and then come back with your power and power everything up. It's very fun. Also, if you're looking for resources, you can always come back to this section as well and say, oh man, I saw a bunch of resources here. I can go ahead and grab all those resources and do that as well. You can mark it for resources. So again, make sure that every time you do it, though, that you put a landing pad down, and then make sure to put down a beacon so that you know that you have been there and you can find your way back. And then also I'm marking in purple, which tells me that it is use my personal auctionator. My portable auctionator here. There we go. It also lets you know, the purple lets me know that I have put it down, but I have not powered it up yet. And I will change it later after I have powered it up. And away we go again. This makes this a lot easier. Well, there's a solar thing right there. There's a solar powered thing. I could push over to that. Alright, so we got one there. How are we looking on this next one? We got this next one done? Doesn't look like it. I don't see a beacon. Let's see if we got one closer. We got one right there. That doesn't look too close. I mean, I can use my vehicle to make my way over there. Maybe there's going to be one better on the other side. Break on through to the other side. Not seeing it. Not seeing it. All right. Yeah, beggars can't be choosers, bro. Let's go. Still easier than driving around the planet, that's for sure. Still easier. All right, we're going to land right here. We're going to utilize some of our smirts. Utilize that noggin. What we're going to do is go ahead and take our vehicle. Where do we put our vehicle? I think on this one. Rotate that around. There we go. Gonna pull our vehicle out of here. Unlock that one. Rotate this around a bit. There we go. Get that going. Attach our vehicle together. We have this thing here. It's called an RTG, which is basically unlimited power, which is great. It's gonna power up my little ship there. I'm gonna go ahead and put my landing pad on there. That's what we need the thing for. Otherwise, we could just walk there. But because that's a medium item, I'm going to need something to transport it with. Of course, I could run there with it. It's a bit far for that. So we're just going to use our vehicle. Now, I also can put a drill on the front of this to drill through stuff, which is pretty fun as well. But I think all we need to do is just go for a little bit of a drive here. We'll be fine. Now, my vehicle does supply me with oxygen, so when I'm away from my ship over there, it does make it a lot easier. Get that oxygen going on. I feel like this is the wrong way to go. I feel like we should go around. Let's back this up. Let's back it up. I feel like we can go around the right. Let's see where that takes us. I can go that way too and make a ramp and all of that, but I feel like maybe we can just go around this mountain as opposed to try to go through it. Woo, catching some air. Let's get into it. Sometimes the turning on it, the faster you go, the harder the turning is. There's some tungsten right there. Kind of signature item of this planet. Oh, we're going way around, way around. Now, one of the things that can happen is it can start to get obscured by mountains and whatnot. And then we can't see where the monolith is. But we'll find it. We'll find it. It's around here somewhere. Hard to see during the daytime, too. It's around here somewhere. Very easy to go right by it as well. YOLO! There we go. It might be actually in the mountain, too. That could be a problem. Not sure. There it is. I can see it. To the left. To the left there. Let's just go for it. Yeehaw! There we go. Boink! Nope, nope, nope. Don't want to go that way. Back her up. Turning right. There we go. Up the hill. Let's do this. Oh, free stuff. Oh, there's some power right there. Oh, is he going to make it? Is he going to make it? Is he going to make it? Oh, Kismet for the win. Kismet for the win. Wow, we went way around it. All right, let's get that free power, man. I'll take that free power. Thank you very much. All right, we're going to find this beacon. We're going to get to it. We're taking the long, long way. Oh, and then there's a whole bunch of places to fall down to your doom there. Now, we could shape out the ground and make it easier, but sometimes I just like having fun to see if I can find my way there. The old school way where you just try to go around without doing shaping. Oh yeah, no, we're gonna have to do a little shaping here. We're gonna do a dead end right now. No. Oh, maybe. We could maybe get by there, but these resources are in the way. That's looking sexy. I feel like I want to go right here. Shape that out a bit. Up a little. Make my own bridge. Yeah, this is one of my favorite parts of this game is that you can literally just shape the whole world out or shape the whole world in if you want, right? You can make your own bridge like this. And just take your vehicle and go across there and hope you don't fall. Let's try it. Hope you don't fall to your doom. Slow and easy, slow and easy. You're gonna get there. Alright, there we go. That's a win. That's a W right there. Boom. Let's go ahead and shape that out a little bit so we can climb up there with our vehicle. Again, this is one of the few games that I absolutely recommend. This is a hands-down buy game. It's not sponsored in any way. I just love playing the games. Very, very fun. Now, if they want to sponsor me and give me some codes to give out to you guys on stream, hey, if you're watching, feel free. Feel free, but other than that, I absolutely love this game. I'm always down for hooking my community up with epic sweet games. But I will not turn down cool stuff for my community, for sure. Alright, so yeah, this one's in the mountain. Sometimes this happens, by the way. It's really hard to get to some of these. Because they're basically inside the mountain itself. Let's go ahead and shape our way up. There we go. Flatten out a little bit. Let's see what we got on this side. That's a little flat. See, I kind of sensed there was a flat spot over this way. Alright, let's go ahead and get this going on. Shape this out a little bit. I feel like this side's a better side. So it's pretty flat out here, too. Now, there is a really cool mod that you can put on your little thing here by taking this one off and putting this inhibitor mod on. What it does is it doesn't take out the dirt. It just gets rid of all the other stuff that's in your way, right? Like all these trees and all the ground, as well as it collects resources. It actually collects a lot more resources by utilizing this right here. And as you can see, we're taking that out. Now, some of the stuff may not come out. And if it doesn't come out, here's what you do. Swap it back. Now you can just shape it out. Oh, hello. Now you can just shape it out like so. And then these guys also are actual dangerous. These guys over here, if you're too close to them, they will explode on you or try to stab you. So take those guys out as well. And then these ones right here are research. Whoa, that came at me. I thought something was after me there for a second. A little bit of research there. And then these are actual plants. And now that I had to shape that out, now I got to go back and, of course, fix it up, shape it back in again. Like so. And we'll make it out here a little bit. There we go. No problemo. And the plants, the trees will eventually disappear. Boom. Now, you can't put this down too close to this. Otherwise, it turns red. But as you move it away, you'll see it turns green there. Then you're able to put it down, span it all the way out like that. And then we can go ahead and put our beacon down, which we'll be able to see from outer space. There we go. Back to our vehicle. Now the hard part, finding our way out of here. Kind of feel like we just want to go this way. So let's go ahead and create a little bit of a ramp for ourselves. Up a little bit higher. Nope. A little higher. Come on. Get that angle. There we go. Now what we'll do is we'll make ourselves a little bit of ramp, and we'll stand up here and we'll look around to see if we can see where our vehicle is. Right now, can't see it. I feel like it's in this direction over here. So what we can do is just kind of shape this out a little bit. Make it come to us. Pop onto there and then walk to the top here. The world is ours to command, right? The world is ours to shape out and do as we please. That's what's cool about this game. Just love that part of the game. Just love it. All right. Fire up the oxygen. Oh yeah, there it is, this way. All right, in the northwest direction. That away. All right. All right, all right, all right. Now that you've kind of found the direction, I find it's really a great technique is to get up on the top of the mountains. If you got a nearby mountain and you're looking for one of these giant monoliths, or if you're looking for your way back to your base, get up as high as you possibly can, and then look in 360, and you can usually find your way back. And then we can do some sliding. Whee! Beep. There we go. All right. Go ahead and make our way around. Check our direction, northwest. Directly this way. Oh yeah, right through there. Okay. Back to our vehicle. So this is why you want to have a little vehicle for being this far away. Is because you want to have the oxygen. You want to have the oxygen and the power that you're going to need to shape stuff out or put stuff down. Very vital. Otherwise, you'll run out of oxygen and die. Or you'll run out of power and then run out of oxygen and then die. Happy lurking, pimp. Hey, Claptrap, how you doing, man? I'm doing awesome. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Happy Friday, by the way, to everybody. Thanks for coming in my channel. Thanks for hanging out. We're going to try some direct route here. Alright, we know it's in that direction. Shape down. That. And here's a good technique. If you want to know how to get to the monolith, say you're driving through here and you can't see the beacon, like right here I can't see the beacon. What you want to do is just shape something up like this. Try to find a nice flat point on it and then literally just make a big giant pointer which is pointing in the direction you want to go. Probably should have made that up a little higher though. Hold on, let's make it a little bit higher. Take it back out. You can also just put it on the ground too. You can just do this. And it will point it in that direction. But go up a little bit higher. Then we hold down the shift key. And we just send it in that direction. And it basically, if you're coming through, it just says, look, beacon's that way. Or you can have it say how to get back to your base as well. Very, very effective technique there. Alright, let's go. Let's go back to our thingy here. I feel like we want to go right, but you know what? I feel like it's directly through this mountain, so we're just gonna cut our way. Oh, look, it already gave us a bridge here, right here. Now, if I had a drill bit, I could drill it out, but you know, I got a thingy here, which will also drill it out. This wide mod and boost mod that I have is very, very helpful. Alright, mountain. I hope you eventually come out on the other side. I feel like I need to go up a little bit. There we go. Aha! There we go. Yeah, see, I was right. I had to go up just a little bit. And we'll make a platform that goes this way. Ends it up in there. Alright, very good. Always watch your, watching your oxygen. Very, very important. And that's what I like about the small vehicles. You don't have to make gigantic openings and gigantic thing. You can just go past a lot of things, like trees are in your way or whatever. You can go around those. And away we go. I gotta flatten this out too and made it so I'm not bouncing around all over the place, but that's good enough. Gets me where I need to go. There we go. There we go. That's a mission accomplished right there. All right, now the fun part. Let's go ahead and put this stuff back in there. Let's go ahead and take our power back up into there. Go ahead and use these things. These are called packagers. Shrink stuff back down again, so you can go ahead and put it back onto your ship, like so. Super cool. Back into the shuttle. We out of here. Let's go. Thanks for the job, JP. If you're here, yeah, there you go. A few months ago, kept meaning to tell him, but guess he isn't here. Yeah, I don't know if he's here tonight. I don't know if he comes in on Wednesday or Thursday and Friday. I can't remember because I'm older. All right, there we go. So we got all the ones that are around the orbit of the planet done. We're gonna need to get the side ones, but before we get too crazy here, probably smart idea to go back to our primary base over here. Make ourselves some more fuel. Then we'll come back, finish this planet up, and then we'll go and power it up. It'll be pretty fun. Pretty fun. Pretty fun. Or he's lurking. Big JP is like me. He's a big lurker. I'm a big lurker. Like, I'm hanging out War Witch's channel, man. I'm a mega lurker. Usually on Friday nights, too. When I'm working on stuff here for the stream. It's usually my night off. I will lurk in War Witch's channel or other awesome streamers' channel. Just listening in. Listen to what they're playing and whatnot while I'm working on stuff. A lot of people do that here in my channel as well. They'll be listening in while they're playing games at the same time. Feel free. All right, here I am back at my mega base. Now, of course, this is just getting started over here. We were talking about Space Hoarder. I ain't no Space Hoarder. What are you talking about? Maybe a little. Maybe just a touch. All right, let's get her going now. They've added these really cool, gigantic, extra-large platforms. If you haven't seen Astroneer in a while, I love these platforms. They're really fantastic. Because you can just go right in here, right? You get, maybe you need some hydrazine here. It's like, yo, bro, I need some ammonium up in here. And I'm like, I got you. I got you. Right over here, we take the ammonium. We stick it on the thing. Like so. Ba-bam. It automatically grabs it, throws it over there. And boom. Gonna make ourselves some fuel. Move that off to the side. Now, we've already got some power built over here, and also a large table to power stuff up later on. There's some hydrazine. Snap that in. Oopsie. Oopsie. There we go. What else we got on us here? Oh, a little bit of wolfrite. We're going to drop that off. Use that later. Make yourself some more. Huh. Make an extra one while we're not around. All right. Sometimes you gotta maneuver your camera so you can see what you're doing. It ain't easy. All right, I feel like we're about to run out on that other one, so I'm just going to take this one with me and throw it on the ship. That'll save me another trip. All right, what else we got here? What was right there? Did I leave one of those behind? I feel like oh, no, that was one of these. It was a landing pad. All right, I got 2 more landing pads to do, and we'll be done. There's Sylvia there. That's the start planet. Off we go. I already got that one powered up. We still need to get down to the core of the planet. We'll do that later. We're going around just powering them all up now. that we've learned this awesome technique that I tried, and it actually worked out pretty good. Trying to get to Caldor. There we go. Let's go. Let's go. Now, we actually already powered up the hardest planet in the game. The toxic one. That came out good. There we go. Down we go. All right. Now what we need to do is we need to get to the side of the planet over here. Now these are typically right there. Like I can see there's one right there and there's one right here. This is pretty close. But let's see if we can see any ones. Can we just click on it? We got anything over there? Oh, wait, right here. Right there. I can see it right from that one. Let's hope we're going to get close enough that we can see the beacon. All we need to do is be able to see the beacon. And we're good. Oh my gosh, that is pretty close. Oh my gosh. What the heck? What the heck was that? Would not let me land there. That edge was not good. I didn't tell it to take off. It automatically did. It automatically booted me. Oh, that was really close too. That's a bummer. All right, let's try this one way over here. Yeah, at least it takes us about halfway or close enough where we can go ahead and see that beacon. There it is. I can see it all around the corner there. Off we go. So it's in the north direction. Let's go and get our vehicle again. Rinse and repeat. And again, I could bring the real large vehicle and do that. I've done that in the past. It's very effective. You just drive around, power them all up. But I find this is way easier. To just bring this and then to bring a... Uh-oh. Uh-oh, am I out? No, right there in front of me. Oh, can't even see him. I thought I made it up. I was like, oh, I thought it was out there for a second. Alright, so it's in this direction. We're just gonna whoop whoop over the side. Saved by the tree. Oh, I'm getting over it. Hit him. Oh, hello. Look out. Now watch out for these things, right? They fall down really, really far. See down? They fall down there and you gotta climb your way out of there. Let's just be careful here. Low and easy. Err on the side of caution. Go on the side that's not right by the cliff. Alright, now this is gonna be a problem here because I can't make my way up, so I'm gonna need to do some shaping. A little bit of shape in there. If I do fall down there, usually you don't die, depending on how far you fall. But if you're in your vehicle, you usually survive. Just a heads up. I go that way, but there's too much stuff in my way. Go this way. Just make myself a bridge. Bingo. What's his name? Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Take it easy there, Mr. Slick. Alright, let's climb this mountain. Again, see, this small vehicle is much easier to, you know, cut between the trees and to get around. YOLO! Nailed it. Nailed it. I see now. What are you talking about? I didn't see nothing. That was a perfect landing. You didn't see nothing in here. Don't clip it. Don't you clip it now. I'm warning you. I'm sure somebody already did. They're like, too bad, kids, man. I already clipped that, bro. I'm way ahead of you, flipping over your vehicle. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Oh, hello. Free stuff. Whoop, whoop. I'll be taking that free power. Thank you very much. More free power over here. Oh, don't have enough room? What are we using? Can't put it on the back. Can't put it on the front. Got that, my fuel there. I think that's just too bad, bro. I think that's just too bad. Get that out the way. Bye-bye. Whoop. Later. Out the way. I'm coming through. We gone. Again, this is like the minimal amount of stuff that you need to power these things up. I love doing this too. Woohoo! Just catching that air, bro. Just catching that air. If they ever change that where you blow up when you hit the ground, I'll be in trouble. Alright, not a hole there, just kind of a divot. Get that speed! Get that speed! Oh, oh, oh! Go, baby! Go, baby! That's a win. That's a W. Alright, right here looks like a beautiful landing spot. Right up in here. Oh, yeah, right here. Look at this nice already here. Get rid of that. I'm saying right here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Right there, get our landing pad. Now, these are really hard to get to, these ones on the side, with your landing pad, but, you know, we'll try it anyway. We'll see what happens. We gotta kind of drive our way over here. We'll do that as well. All right, another beacon. Change it to the purples. And now, see, we know which way we came from, right? It was north and south. We were traveling south, I believe, because we came up that way. I believe it is back that way. But I guess we'll find out in a second, because we can't see it, because we're so far away. Let's go. Back to the north. Nailed it. Now, one of the problems with jumping off of stuff is that you're going to have to find your way back as well. I find sometimes you just ram into the corner like this, you can get up and over. It's finding your way back, even because I was jumping off of cliffs there. So we need to try to find the highway, the high side. I believe it's like through here. Let's go. I gotta be careful through here. Again, the world is ours to command, so we can just make our own road. If I need more dirt, I can drag it out of here, put it down here, get more from over here, etc., etc., etc. Got ourselves a nice road. Oh, and there's my other road from over there. Look at that. Let me just shape it in a little bit. We fix the angle of that a little bit. Yeah, like that. There we go. Make that beauty-muss. Easy mode. Nice. Whoa, I got it. Almost fell off. My mouse moved, act funny for a second there. I was like, whoa, almost fell off. All right. See, we found the way we came from, too, which makes it easier because we already built this bridge. I remember us coming through here. I think we went to the right. If I remember correctly. Left, coming from the other direction. We go this way, or do we go that way? Let's just make it easy. Oh yeah, we came through there. Sometimes hard to see during the nighttime. So if you get off, I have a light that helps me see where I'm going. Again, going on the side away from the falling to my death. Navigate my way through this stuff. And we out of there. All right, got past the hardest part. And another mission complete. Oh, one more to go. Put our power back up here. Packager back down here. Get on in there. Power it up. And our package it up. Package it up. Back up here it goes. Alright, back in our shuttle. Hold on a second. This is also how it saves, by the way, when you get in your shuttle or your vehicle, whatever it's saying. Hello, welcome, welcome. Hey, Crazy, good to see ya. Hey, Kismet, how's it going? Says Apollo. Going great, man. We're playing some Astroneer. We're playing some 76 earlier on the Xbox. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. Night, Gwen. All right, there we go. So we got that one powered up. Actually, we can see it over there. Very nice. So we got to get this one over here. I tried to click on the one that I can see. I have a feeling we're going to have to go for a long journey on that one. Because I didn't see another one that I could click on, and the one I did click on bounced me right back again. So, unlucky. Unlucky in love. Actually, not really. I've been married for 26 years. I've been with my wife 26 years. Alright, I feel like we're just going to try this one. Let's try that one and just kind of buzz our way over there. Oh yeah, much better. Much better. All right. Okie dokie. Rinse and repeat. You know how it goes. Yeah, this is the easiest way I've found to get to all these pylons and power them up. There may be an easier way. I don't know yet, but I like to try different techniques. Each time I do a playthrough, this is my third playthrough of the game. I haven't done all the achievements and all of that stuff. Sometimes I play games like Astroneer here or Stardew Valley or whatever it is. And then I say, you know what? I am going to start over again from scratch. Which is very fun because then it challenges you to do better next time. Oh, wait. I did not bring my beacon. Ooh, I'm glad I thought of that. Let's just head back for a sec. Ah, so we can see the other one off in the distance there. There's that beacon. All right. Last one, and then we're going to start powering up like easy mode. Going full speed. Let's go. Well, this one's way out here. Ooh, there's some air. All right. I think maybe going right's a better choice. That's all mountainous that way. With big old open things in the ground. Not that this way may be any better, but let's go with the risk on the, going to the right. Kind of going around a little bit. Might be a little bit faster than shaping it all out. Oh yeah, there we go. Very nice. That was a win. Another W. Alright, we got a nice flat spot out here for landing pad. I don't even think I need to flatten that. I think that's good to go. More free stuff. Let's do it. Yep, that's a win. Alright, and beacon, and purple, and vehicle, and hopefully we can see where we came from. Back this way, but I kind of remember anyway which way we went. So we'll head back the way we came from. And eventually we'll see our marker. There it is. Now, I don't know how much power this particular planet's going to need. What the heck? I'm stuck. Out the way. I don't know how much power this particular planet's going to need, so I'm just going to bring all of it so that I know, or bring 4, and then I can bring all of it in there and do it. Oh, look, we got a solar thing. Oh, that's tempted. Make me just grab that, push that over there. An actual working one? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's tempting. That's tempting. I can actually push that all the way over there just with this vehicle. You can push it right up to your base or push it up to one of those and then try to power it with it. They are a lot of fun to push around. You don't need the crane. You don't need the big vehicle. You can actually use a small vehicle. I've done it before. But the crane does make it easier. So you know you're not going to accidentally push it in the wrong direction. Okay, that's done, and done. All right, let's package this up once more. And that's a done deal. All right. We on. Now we got to go get all of our power stuff. And we're going to do some hopping here to power this all up. Boom. And back to our main planet. Got this going on. What's up, Game Mistress? Good morning. Tashi says, this is a fun game to start over with. I'm glad I got it and glad I was watching when you started playing it. Well, thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's very, very fun. This is one of the few games that I can just hands down, this is a buy right here. This is you're going to get your money's worth, I think. If you like these type of space games, you like exploring, if you like building, and that kind of stuff. And, of course, they're adding stuff to it as they go along as well. So you're getting that bonus free content, which I really like. Really enjoy the game. Wait and grow around, get to my base. Watch the universe while we're waiting. Watching the universe. Now, see, I'd like to be able to go this way too, right? Adjust which direction your orbit is. You can orbit around that way so you can get to the poles as well. But I try to put my base around the central orbit like this. So if I move my base from the beginning, which is what I typically do, and move it to one of these pylons or one of these monolith things, I will make sure that it's in the center row now. Because I have accidentally put it off on the side, which is great because I had 24-hour power there because the sun never set. But it is very difficult to get to the side items. Because sometimes these, normal ones are blocking, or you can't see it, you can't click on it. It can be tough. All right, here we go. That's my old base there. My new base is right here. Click on it and speed ourselves along here. Alright, back to our primary base. We've got any extra resources. Let's just drive them off to the side here. Let's see. Let's move this down. Okay. We need to get our power going and our table. So we're going to go ahead and take all this back out. For now. Take our table. We'll go ahead and get this power. That power there. And let's see if that's going to be enough. The single power. We out of here. Now I could package those up, but then you got to do a lot of packaging and unpackaging, packaging and unpackaging. There we go. That evening sky is incredibly beautiful, isn't it? Oh yeah, this game is very, very beautifully done. All right, back to Caldor. Wee, bye planet. Hello planet. Alright. You know what, I'm just going to go ahead and start with this one because this is the first one we saw. Let's go. Alright, now do yourself a favor the second you land. Get out your vehicle and change this to another color or you'll never remember which one this one is. We're going to change that to red. That means that's the one we're working on right now. And we'll go ahead and pull out our large table. Right over here. And we'll make ourselves a little bit of a ramp here so we can get up here. And then we'll just kind of Flatten this area out here. Take this part out. Oh. Up a little bit too high. There we go. Have a little bit of dirt from over here. There we go. Making a bit of a shelf here. So I can take my thing and just stick it right here. Very nice. And we're going to go ahead and try the power. We have the power. Oh, needs more dirt. There we go. All right, let's see if 4 is enough on this particular planet. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, that's easy mode. That's all we need. I didn't bring any packagers, though. Should have brought some packagers. That would have been easy mode. If I brought a few packagers on me, I could totally get that going. Now, here's a little trick, by the way. Go ahead and use your ship. Take your oxygenator. Put it on there, then it's also giving you oxygen and also powering you up from the excess power from this. That's going to make this planet super easy. All right, very nice. Oxygenator back on the ship. There we go. All right, so let's go get some packagers. And then we'll come back. I'll be back. Advantage of having the upgraded thruster here is you can go back and forth a lot. Let's see. Where did our planet go? Way over there. There we go. Super first. So again, this is like my 3rd time playing through. I have unlocked everything. I have built everything before. But they basically updated the game and they made it a bit harder in the very beginning. So I decided to start all over from scratch again and see how it plays. It definitely is a little bit harder, but very fun though. Very fun. I like it to be a little bit more challenging. I don't want to be too easy. Because once you start to understand the game mechanics, the game can be fairly easy to get a lot of research in the very beginning. So they have been kind of tweaking that and kind of better balancing it, which is awesome. All right, let's get some packagers here. Oh my, which room? We got room for 3. What can I leave behind? Let's go ahead and leave our small wind turbine behind. See how many packagers do I got left. Oh, I think I might have used them up. Might have used most of them up. Looks like, oh, there's one. More room, room for one more. Well, luckily I have some graphite, which is what makes packagers. So there we go. Now here's a little trick, by the way. Here in the bottom of your thing right here, there's a slot right there. So you can actually use that as an inventory slot. So when I use up that packager, I can leave that there and actually transport it in that slot. So when I use up the packager, and then I can convert it into a packager and I'll have a slot for it later. So I'm going to take an extra one down in that slot. So you take the raw version of it, it'll be fine. Now, of course, I could also put a crazy ton of stuff in here, but then I'd have to micromanage it when I get there. So we're good. And we go. We gone. All right, now we're on a roll. We are on a roll. They didn't have a huge booth. There were 3 or 4. Where were we at? I saw my PAX last year. Yeah, cool. They didn't have a huge booth. I think there were 3 of them, and I met them. Not sure how big they are total. Yeah, they have a really great no-clip documentary on Astroneer. They did a phenomenal job of it. Really enjoyed it. Oh, there's a red one there. We know where to go. Yeah, they seem like super cool dudes. And dudettes. I've yet to meet him at any of the cons yet, but maybe they'll show up at TwitchCon. We'll see. We will see. I'd love to go to those other conventions, maybe next year. But I only have so much time in the day and only so much resources to go to those cons, so I try to limit it. Alright, put that back there. Now we need the packager for this. Now this is done. There's nothing else we need to do at this location. So we're going to go ahead and package back up our thing here. Now we could have just brought a vehicle too. We could have done about 15 different things to make it where we could just do this one. But that's really all I need, and I need packagers, of course. Take this on and off. Now, before I leave, the smart thing to do, since I don't need to come back here again, is to go ahead and change this beacon into something different so that I know that it is done. Normally, I change it to this one, which kind of goes back and forth between red and black, so I know that one is done. So let's go ahead and pick another one. And now, see, this is easy because it only requires 4 of these. The really hard planets require 8, so it's a bit tougher. This planet is going to be super easy now because we already have all the things. So the second we're just going to bounce to each and every one, power it up, back in the ship, and we good. We good. This is our first project as a team. Crazy to stumble something this good on your first project. I find the magic of putting really great people together is what makes stuff like this. If you put really great people together who are less interested in making a bazillion dollars and, you know, nickeling and diming people, you know, until they got every last penny. I'm not going to mention which company that is. But you know who I'm talking about. Their loot boxes and whatnot. That you actually want to make a great game. That's your goal. Your goal is to make a great game because that's what you want to do and no other reason. I find that pretty inspiring, personally. When people do such a phenomenal job, they pour their heart and soul into something like this game feels. It feels like a lot of people work very hard to make all of these mechanics seem super simple. But this is complex stuff that's going on here. But it's in a very elegantly done interface, elegantly done style of gameplay. And you always got to do the fun first, right? Put the fun in first, and then put all the fancy graphics and all that other stuff later on. Make sure it's got the fun. All done. Easy mode. Package it up. I'm definitely going to need more packagers. And we gone. On to the next one. Yeah, and I discovered this, I tried it out a couple times ago. We said, hey, you know what? I'm going to test and see if we can just put a landing pad down by every one of these and just run over there and power them up instead of driving my vehicle around for hours trying to find that last beacon. Because the north, south, east, west thing can be a little confusing. But if you got it going on, you got it going on. There we go. Red is done. In we go. We go. Yeah, so you just do a little bit of pre-work, right? Where you go in and put all those things down. It saves you lots and lots of time powering these up. Lots of time. Instead of driving. Which is fun, too. That's a fun way of doing it. I just bring my large vehicle and I drive up and I plug into it and it powers it up. But this way is awesome. This just saves you endless hours. Look how nice that one is. Literally right in front of it. Now, I bring the big one for a reason. Later on, you'll find out when I'm doing the higher end planets, which we tried the hardest planet to see if it would work. Powered it up. Already got the hardest planet to power up. Already done. And now we're just kind of working on the lower planets now. He's going to go pretty fast. Pretty fast. And we'll make some more gear and we'll go work on some more planets until we get them all powered up. And then we're going to make some really fun switchbacks all the way to the center of the planet. Gonna be very fun. There we go. Alright, another W. Switch this. It was landing on my head there. like to put that one up on the top and this one down on the bottom. It's easier to see. All right, that's another one done. Way out of there. Hi there, what's up? Batua. Hope I'm saying your name right. I am the butcher of names up in here. All right, that one done. Next. So easy mode now, right? Easy mode when you do a little bit of work ahead of time. Use your small vehicle. Easy. E to the Z. Turn that around. Make it easier to grab. We just sneak that one up there. Nice. All right. Grab this. Doesn't really matter which one I put it on. Get up there with your big butt. All my characters, for some reason, have big butts. They can't jump over stuff. Easy mode. Call me Bat. All right. Welcome, Bat. Thanks for being here. Oh, Keep Mouse hanging out in the chat as well. Hello, Keep Mouse. Great to see you. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out in the stream. We're easy mode in this now. We're like the king of this game. We rule the universe up in here. Crushing it. Having a fun time. Using our new landing pad technique. We stick a landing pad by every single one of these things. And then we very easily just bring our ship to each one. Power it up. Move on to the next one. Very nice. Does get a bit tougher in the higher level planets. But we've already done the hardest planet, so that basically tells us we can do anything now. That tells us we can do anything and everything. I almost forgot to change my beacon there for a second. Red and then red flashing. There we go. Red flashing one's the one we want. Plenty of fuel still. Always be watching that fuel. Again, if we need resources, we can always land here and grab all these resources around here too. Another advantage of having those landing pads. And I think we're done. I think that's good. Where's my actual base though? Have I not even put a base on? I don't think I've ever even put a base on this yet. Huh. I think I see this one on the left. Let's get that one. I don't think we've even done a base on this planet. I think we just landed, took the stuff, and then bailed. There we go. Alright, how many more? I got one more packager. So we'll do this one, and then we'll do the last one, and then we'll have to go get a packager and come back and make it happen. Not quite. Not making that noise. Deep 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 derp. It's beautiful, beautiful. Look at this. Look at this landscape and stuff. Especially you zoom in, create like a little silhouetting background. It's just awesome, man. Beautiful. Beautiful. Eee. Whoop, whoop. Almost ate me. Almost got me. I didn't get you. It's just a lot of things in this game are really super fun, man. I love all the game mechanics. I love how you can just take this stuff and repackage it back up again. The different levels, the different tiers of crafting. You use like 3D printers to print up all your stuff, which is super cool. Now, you know what I'd love? I would love like this for Fallout Shelter. If they could make a Fallout Shelter 2 and make it 3D, but you're in the vault and you're sitting at your overseer's desk and you're, you know, controlling the overseer and doing that kind of stuff, make it more cartoony like this, in that kind of cartoony style as opposed to being photorealistic like Fallout 4 or Fallout 76. I would play the heck out of that game. So basically Fallout Shelter in 3D. It would be amazing. And then, of course, you have crafting that you could do. You could build power armor and build like a little mini version of power armor. I would love to see that game. And I'm going to tell him. If I see him at TwitchCon, I am totally telling... Oh, I forgot to do the thing. I got sidetracked. That's okay. We got plenty of fuel. Oh, we got one fuel thing left. All right, I got to go back and do the thing. Or I forget. Yeah, that would be awesome. I like a 3D version, like a, from a Stardew Valley to a My Time at Porta. So from a Fallout Shelter to a Fallout Shelter 2 3D, right? Or Fallout Shelter 3D. That's another one you can call it, right? I just call it Fallout Shelter 2. Oh, beacon's what I'm changing. Beacon, beacon, beacon. There we go. Alright, one more to go. Like free loot right there, too. See, I'm always looking at free loot. I'm like, ooh, free loot. There's a lot of stuff you can salvage in the worlds, which is pretty great. Now, this one's going to be hard because it's kind of behind all these mountains here. So we're just going to kind of clicky, clicky, clicky in its direction. So we get to a point where we can actually see it. We might only get it for a split second in between these. There it is. Some of these ones on the sides are really tough to get. And again, it'd be nice if you could orbit in the other direction. Then you could orbit by it and then land a lot easier. Then you wouldn't be so restricted to just the straight up and down ones there. All right. Well, that's convenient. Already has a nice flat area there. That's a done planet right there. That's the fastest I've ever powered up any planet. Especially one with 6 nodes like this one. That is super, super fast. Awesome. I love you guys. I have access to this game from Game Pass. Oh, awesome. Oh, you're sick? Oh, I'm sorry to hear you're sick. That's a bummer. Recent update. Yeah, they've updated it a few times. And they've added this big platform was the last thing they did. I think it's 1.3.1. I don't remember where it's at. Right here. Yeah, 1.3 or 1.1.3. There we go. A little switch my things around. Is the latest one. I actually started playing this game at release. I actually got it from Big JP. It was on my Steam wish list. And so he gifted it to me. Very, very fun game. Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't have a packager. All right, we'll come back. We'll come back for it. We out here. Yeah, so he gifted it to me in early access, but I never got around to playing it. I thought, well, I'll get to it. There's so many great games to play. There's so many amazing ones. So it did come out in release, and I'm like, you know what? I gotta try that game. And I tried it, and that was it. I was hooked. Yeah, it's one of those games, man. Once you start playing, you're like, man, that's a really good game. That's a really good game. So I'm over here working on my planets. I want to see what happens when I power them up. I mean, I know what happens when I power one up and I power the core up. But what happens when you power them all up? Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I want to discover as we go. We'll have some fun. Have some fun as we go. All right, we're going to have to go all the way around again. Again, it'd be also nice if you can orbit faster. If you hold down shift, you'd like shoot your fuel. Get around the side of the planet would be nice as well. That'd be another thing I would suggest. Having multiple directions for orbit, and then also the ability to speed around the planet a little bit faster by using your orbiting thrusters. So you don't have to sit here and just wait for the thing to spin. More maneuverability in space would be awesome. Yeah, I think they're called nodes. Nodes. Because that's what happens when you go to one of them. It'll say, like, your origin node is number 3 or number 6 or number 1 or whatever it is. I believe that's what they're called. Gonna be a while. It's on the other side of the planet. Getaway chambers. There you go. Yeah, called nodes. I call them monoliths, or sometimes call them beacons, but then they can be confused with the actual beacons, which are like that orange thing is an actual beacon. There it is. Let's go. Be nice to also adjust your orbit in the other direction too, because if you were out at your base and you saw your base this way, then you could orbit back that way, as opposed to having to go all the way around to the other side. But you'd have to burn fuel, which I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem burning some fuel. All right, are we all out of our ammonium, or do we have to go get some more or make some more? Kind of feel like we're out, huh? Oh, there's some over here. Hold on a second. There we go. Well, that was nice. I had made those previously. I'm gonna leave it there. Easy. Okay, we got that powered up. We need to go get our stuff back. We need packagers. Let's get this graphite over here. If we got any more. Right here. Get those going on. Alright, we already got our medium storage done. Over here. Let's do a little bit of maintenance. Over here. Put that over there. We'll go ahead and have that convert that. There we go. And then over here, we'll use an empty one. And we'll fire up some graphite. Now we can go find graphite or get it from certain planets. But sometimes it's easier just to extract it from the soil. Very much easier. If there's any more nearby while we're waiting. I think we used it all up. My batteries back here. Got all my power generation going on. Guess I could put this back in there so at least this stuff is making some power over here. There we go. That ought to keep her going. Oh, getting graphite. That's what we're doing. Sometimes I get sidetracked from what the heck I'm doing. Okay. Let's go get our stuff back. Let's get our stuff back and move on to the next planet. This is so cool. It's like your own little city. Man, I have barely even gotten started. You wait till I really get that started. You know me. I love to do some mega builds. We're really going to get that going on. Right now, just having some fun. Getting this going. All right. I think we just warped through that planet. How are we doing on time? Looking good. Looking good. We got some time. All right. Now, we left that one as purple so we can remember it's right over there. Again, we got to barely see it come up over the horizon there, and I think we can click on it. Bam. All right. Let's hope I clicked on the right one. Oh, yep, that looks like a win. Okay. Now, I don't necessarily have to take this gear back, but I hate wasting gear and wasting resources and taking extra time to collect resources for just leaving junk around. So I do like to, you know, continuously recycle the same gear if I'm not using it somewhere else. And that's done. That's a done one. Off we go. While we're going up into space, let's look at our planets. And we've done Sylvia, we've done De Solo, we've done Caldor, now we're on Vecina, which we actually already have a landing base there. So let's go see how much power we need at that one. Alright, that one's way out there. Or is it over here? Let's go. Let's go and see how much power. Now, we already have a base here, so we can just kind of go in here, drop it off at our base temporarily, and then go back, get all our packages and all that other stuff that we're going to need in all of our landing pads as well. No moss so far. Always landing on the opposite side of where my base is on these planets. The last base I started, there was a huge wrecked solar array nearby that was usable. That was awesome for the early game base. I had so much power during the day, I could run every device in the base. Yeah, once I figured out that I could do that, Cap Dark, I did that on my first playthrough. This is my third playthrough. I grabbed it, and I was trying to figure out how to get it to my base, because I hadn't done the crane yet. So I was trying a whole bunch of different stuff. And then I realized I could push it with the dirt. So I pushed it with dirt, and I flipped it over, and I got it to flat, where the kind of the part of the solar array was up like that. And then I took my large vehicle, and I got under there, and I just pushed it back to my base. It was awesome. So then I tied it into my base, and of course, then you have massive bunch of solar power. And then the second time I played through, I pushed 2 of them back to my base, but with the beginning tractor, the small little tractor, you can still push it all the way back to your base at the very beginning of the game. You can take that sucker and push it back there, and I had 2 solar arrays, and I had it on the side of the world, which means that the sun never set. So I had a bunch of, mini solars all around the top of the node I was in, and it just did 24-hour power. It didn't need batteries or nothing, right at the very beginning of the game. It was pretty awesome. I just had unlimited power. It was a very, very fun build. Now, one of the drawbacks was, though, that I was on the side of the planet, so it was very hard to land there when I was trying to go to the other planets as well. But it was very, very fun. Very, very fun. All right, so let's power this one up first, since we've already got this one going. Which means we only need to make 5 of them. You can see we got a little vehicle and whatnot already doing its thing over here. And let's see if this one's going to need more than just 4... press the wrong button. It's going to need more than just 4 power. I can also tie the rest of that power that's going on back there in the main part of my base here. I can run it over there if I want. But let's just see if these are going to get her done. So everybody says... Oh yeah, this planet too. Easy! Easy mode! Edna mode. Alright, we out of here. We're gonna leave that there for now, though. We're gonna need some additional supplies to get this going on. Wait for it to power up first. Kind of tempted to leave to see if I come back if it's powered up or not. There we go. Might as well put this over here while I'm at it. I think it's already got plenty of power. Oh yeah. I came back over here after I've gotten all my other stuff going. You can see I put a bunch of batteries, a bunch of wind, a bunch of solar over there. That's styling, but you know what? Boom. Now it really got some power. There we go. Alright, that's looking good. We need some additional supplies to get this going. So we're gonna take off. Come back in a bit. Now this planet's very mountainous. I have tried to use my vehicle, the large vehicle, to try to make my way around on this planet. Fairly difficult. Fairly difficult because there's a lot of drop-offs, right? And you're trying to cut your way through stuff. It can be somewhat frustrating as well. So heads up. when you're getting to the higher level planets, that they will make it, it'll make it way harder to get around with your vehicles on the surface. There you go. Yeah, I love those big solar arrays. Those are awesome. Especially when you're channeling 2 of them in there. I think I had another one, too, in my last playthrough. I could have had 3 of them and brought them over. Oh, here we are. A bit closer to our starting base here. Bam. And nailed it. Now, if you are enjoying the stream, if you're coming in from the recommended page, or you're just kind of wandering in, or you've just been chilling out as a lurker, consider hitting that follow button right up there. It does help the stream a lot. If you are enjoying the stream, if you got Twitch Prime or whatnot, you actually have a free sub. You can go ahead and use that on my stream as well. If you're really enjoying the show, you're like, man, that was some fun 76, and that was from some fun Astroneer. Always love your stream. Considering throwing a few dollars or so on my mods here to help them get to TwitchCon. They are the heroes behind the stream. I try to take them to TwitchCon every single year. I spend about 4 to 6 months raising funds to take them. Know that none of that goes to me, that it's all going to them up there as a big thank you for all they do behind the scenes. So please consider showing them some love. That's why I'm streaming every single day until TwitchCon, or until we unlock that bar right there. It's a big goal. It's pretty tough. It's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna require some peeps to show some love here on the stream. Again, I don't mind showing them love for all the love they've showed my stream. That's why my chat is so awesome, and all the stuff here that we do together on the stream is so awesome. Oh, that was a packager. I didn't want a packager. I want, well, I did want a packager, but I also want to make some beacons. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to gear this up here. We're going to make some beacons. We're going to make some packagers. We're going to get this going. I forget how many I made last time. Let's see. We need 5. We need at least 5 packagers, because we already have 1. We're going to need 5 beacons. We need our vehicle. Throw that over there. Keep that going. There's 2 beacons. That'll be 4. 5. And I like to carry the minimum amount of stuff, so I don't have to micromanage the other stuff. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 4 packagers. So this is going to be pretty easy. We're going to need to just package a few stuff. But we're also going to need to be able to package our vehicle if we need to drive around. So we're definitely going to need more packagers. There we go. And we're also going to need 5 landing pads. Put that over there. What do we need over here? Aluminum. Alright, I got shimmer that hiding somewhere. Where do we stick all that aluminum? There's some right here. I'll just go ahead and grab that aluminum off of there. There we go. Aluminum there. That one's titanium. Alright, looking good. Looking good. Again, while we're doing the other thing over here, while we're working on beacons, we could be over here making a couple landing pads. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or more packagers, I mean. That's what I meant to say. That's what my brain should have said. Sorry if you get triggered when it's all mixed and matched like that, but I find it's a waste of time to keep all that organized, because it just mixes it right back up again. I find it's easier just to throw it in there and it'll grab it when it needs it. There's 4, 1 more over there. More graphite. stack of aluminum there. Four. Right there. Nice. And then this will be number 5. And more packagers. When those are done, get 3 more on there. Actually, we get a whole nother stack. What up, Sakar? How you doing, man? Thanks for being here. Appreciate you being here in the stream. Yeah, in this particular playthrough, I have not gotten the giant solar array. I'm sure there's one around somewhere, but don't really need it. Don't really need it at this point. Crushing it. Okay. Keep that one on me. I feel like there might be some more graphite somewhere. Where is it at? Over there. Aha. Hiding back there in the corner. There's another one. Alright, let's just get as many as we got here. Bring some extras. And I think that's ready to load. Let's go. Alright. We got 5 of those. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the this one. Yeah, there's 2 in there. And show on. Got some extra packages on me. Got this. Our small vehicle. Oh, we need the power. We need some power. Actually, we shouldn't use that one. We should use the other one. This way we don't have to fool with it later. But we'll probably end up coming back here anyway. That saves us from having to go to back to that one if we don't want to. And I think we'll just do this. Just do that. How's our fuel looking? Maybe a little bit more fuel from over here. All out. All right. All right, we're styling. Let's go. Styling and profiling. Powering up these planets the Kismet way, the easy mode, the wasteland, or space tycoon way. Learning those game techniques and then using them to our advantage. Way out there. Bam. Bam-a-rooney. Heading in. All right, we land. Where's our base? Don't see it. You know what? Screw it. We don't need the base. Let's just start. Let's start going to work. Straight to work, everybody. Let's do it. Okay. Small vehicle. Okay, landing pad. Beacon. Power. And we gone. Let's do it. Oh wait, let's see what direction we are. We are southwest is the way we're starting. Let's go. Try not to fall down any holes like I almost did right there. try to drive around that one. Again, this is the easiest way I've found to power these up. It's a real fun way of doing it too, because you just kind of land somewhat close. Oh wow, look at this, at the same level as the thing. Cool, now watch out for the bad guys. Like this right here will scare the heck out of you. It always does for me. Shape that in. Get out of there, loud thing. I've not found a use for those yet. Now again, this is one of the hardest planets I've found to drive your vehicle around. Number one, these big giant things like this, see it moving around? Those things do not go away. It'll be awkward for a bit. Bounce around down there. So it settles. There we go. Those things do not go away. You can't shape them out where they go bye-bye like you can on other planets. For some reason, they don't go away. Very difficult to traverse this planet because of that. It's not impossible with the big vehicle, but it's just annoying. This is our landing pad. And put our beacon down. We'll set it to purple. We're working on that one. And back to our ship. And we'll come back in a bit. Back in a bit! Next one. Focused. All right, on to the next one. That one's good to go. GG on that one. Oh, we're going around the planet. We might as well get them while we're going around. Get these babies unlocked. The debris doesn't despawn? Weird. Not on this particular planet for some reason. A lot of the other planets it does. For this particular planet here, the big rocks, when you shape them, they don't despawn. But all the other planets seem to do it. So, oh, and there's my actual base there. We'll come back to that later. Let's just keep going. Again, the ones on the side I find fairly difficult. That's pretty nice right there. That's pretty close to the ones on the side. And sometimes the actual nodes or monoliths or whatever you want to call them are actually in a mountain. So it's hard to get to it when you're traversing on the surface. So watch out for that. And see, I like to go a little bit longer, a little bit further. Before I pick this one, I want to see if there's another one on the other side that may be a little bit closer, a little bit easier to get there. So I typically go a little bit longer around. Nope. Now, if I'm close enough, I will just walk it over there as opposed to using my vehicle. If I'm literally within walking distance, I'll just walk it there, like this one is. This one's within walking distance. Okay, that's a little funky. Little funky landing spot there. Let's just fix that. I don't like that. I gotta fix it. Alright. There we go. Alright, so this one's walkable, right? So we don't need to take all of this with us here. Take that out just a little bit. Now, one of the things you want to look for, if you're not bringing your vehicle and you're running really far away from your thing, is you can bring a portable oxygenator, but you will run out of power, so watch out for that. As well as you want to look around for resin. If you see resin... oh, speaking of big solar things, there it is right there. that you can grab resin and, of course, give yourself oxygen if you run out of power. So very important to pre-think that out before you get too far away from your vehicle itself. Let's go this way. And I feel like we just walked this one. Again, looking for resin. Now, see how broken it is? The ground is very broken. So you have to... Oh, there's some graphite. You got to do a little bit of traversing. Oopsies. Watch out for the bad guys there. Almost stepped on one. Not seeing any resin so far. Might be in trouble down the road. But bringing your big vehicle through here is really awkward because there's a ton of trees in the way. There's these big rocks which don't despawn. It can be pretty tough on this planet. I think this is the most difficult planet that I did. Oh, the tons of resin over there. Most difficult planet that I did. Oh, jeez. Forget about those plants. Oh, God, it scared the heck out of me. The biggest, toughest one I ever did with a big vehicle. Because it's just so much stuff blocking you the whole entire time. Oh, man, that scared the heck out of me. Scared me. Alright. Again, I can just go ahead and use my portable oxygenator. Well, look how much power it's burning, right? And then turn it off when it gets full. There we go. Alright, we're going to go ahead and just make a little landing area here. Little landing spot. And good enough. Out there. Oh, did we bring it? We did not bring a thing. My bad, my bad. Oh yeah, we're going to have to run all the way back. Alright. Whoops. A little much there. Now, make sure that you leave yourself enough power. Oh, I used up all my power. You leave yourself enough power to use the oxygenator. Oh, now we're in trouble. I did not leave myself enough power. All right, now we got to find our way back, and we got a boogie. We got the boogies. We got the boogie, because I took my my wind power off, and I forgot to put it back on again. So I'm not generating any extra power right now. So we got to just run as fast as we can back to our vehicle. Try not to fall down any holes. Use some sliding to our advantage. There we go. Try not to get killed by any mobs. Get there before our little oxygen tank goes bye-bye. Try not to also jump to our death. There we go. We got this. Alright, so like a bonehead, I forgot to bring my beacon. My beacon. My beacon. And now we kind of know it's that way because we don't have the... It's kind of hard to see the blue thing up in the sky. We kind of know it's in this direction. Hope we get all of it powered all the way back up. There we go. Alright. Let's go. See, I'm more concerned with the power now because that's typically what you burn up first if you have the portable oxygenator. Tendency to burn up all that power. There it is. Whoa! Try not to run by any more scary things that try to kill me. Look at all this lush greenery. Tons of lush greenery around here. A lot of organic right there. Yeah, see, look out for that one. I see you now. Trying to be sneaky. Okay. Beacon down. The later it gets, the more stuff I forget. Now again, we can go ahead and use our oxygen thing to make oxygen here. We don't necessarily have to use our power now. I thought of that thing in the last minute again. Whoa, dodge. Dip, dive, duck, dodge. And take a wrench to the face. Dodgeball. Under an underdog story. That movie was much better than I thought it was going to be, by the way. Very, very good. I reference that movie all the time. It's like dodge, dip, duck, and dodge or something. It's like dodge is in there twice. Alright, now that one's done. Alright, cool. We outie. That was easy. We didn't have to package and unpackage the vehicle. Why don't just take that and push that over there? Another node down. Tool around to the other side of the planet, put some more nodes down, then we'll put the side nodes down, we'll have this whole planet ready to go, then we'll go around, power it all up, be good. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. There you go. A own you 114. Give him 1,000 kiss caps, mods, for getting that the rules of dodgeball down. There we go. Oh, that's another close one right there. Let's go. There we go. Supposedly, jetpack update is in the works. Yeah, jetpack update is in the works, and they said also like a Zamboni, as I like to call it, or a paver. Someone came in my channel and, what is up with this thing today? That's just too freaky deaky for me, man. Floating ship action. Nope, too high. Alright. That's too freaky. Alright, where the heck is that beacon? I should have been paying attention. That way. To the west. Alright, I think we're just going to go for it. We've got oxygen filters from last time and a little bit of this too. A little bit of resin left so we can make another oxygen filter. Got our landing pad. Let's remember our beacon this time. We don't, you know, noob it up again. And off we go. Off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Now, if you want to go faster, by the way, you can just pick this thing up and then throw it way ahead. Run real fast, pick it up, throw it way ahead. But I find just carrying it is fine. It's not that far. Watch out for sneaky trees in here. Bunch of research right there. Very nice. Now, of course, the harder the planet, the better those research things are. The more research you can get going. Which works pretty good. Yeah, this is way easier than the last time we did this. Way easier. Because I was driving my vehicle around trying to find these. And you kind of... Because when you're in the middle of kind of digging your way through mountains, or you're trying to go around obstructions or whatnot, it is very, very hard to see some of these. Because they're actually, like, in the mountain. And it's hard to find them. This is way easier. You just get close, put down a landing pad, expand that landing pad, put down a beacon so it says, hey, you want to go here, and that's it. We're good. We are good. All right, back to our ship. That's another one down. Run, little dude. Oh, getting shot at. Getting shot at, but you missed. Sucks to be you. Watch out for those little tongue things that try to get me. They tried to get me. Like, Kismet gonna run out of oxygen. Nope. Plenty of power. Use my portable oxygenator. Not using that power right now anyway. Oh yeah! Could have just ran down below there, but it's just fun to jump. You can also run on these things too. Whee! Those are fun. I'm tempted to put my wind there and see if that just gives instant or non-stop wind all the time. I have not got around to it yet. I may get around to it, or I'll probably forget it again next time. All right, easy mode. On we go. Ozam, what's up, man? Thanks for being here. All right. Oh, I think we got all of these done. We got that one done. Did we do 3 of them? Man, that was fast. I think we did. Ooh, look at that right there. I think that'd be real close to that one on the side. Let's see if we see the other one. If we see the next one is done, then we will try to click that right there. Yep, already done. All right, let's click it before we get too far. Look at that cool little spiral there in the clouds. That's cool. Oh, there she is. Not too bad. Yeah, I gotta decide whether that's a walk or that's a drive. I feel like it's a walk. Let's do it. Still got our auctionator. We'll walk this baby. Now, one of the cool things about this planet, though, is it does have these kind of openings that you can try to drive your vehicle through. Sometimes you accidentally slide. Where it helps you avoid stuff that's trying to kill you. So it does come in handy sometimes. Just watch out you're not going to fall down a hole really far down there. I mean, way down into the planet can be bad. Because you will die, drop your stuff, then you got to try to, you know, make some new stuff. You got to try to make your way back there. Oh, there's one right there. Speaking of, look at that foreshadowing. Foreshadowing. I'm also looking for resin as I'm running, just as an emergency. I can also run to this thing, see if there's some resources in there. But I believe we got this. Should have went this way. Oxygen's looking okay. We've got plenty of power. This way is the way. Deet. Not seeing any other resin. I might have walked past it. Some clay out there. Alright, use our auctionator. A little bit. And then we'll go and clear a spot. Where's a good spot? Oh, it's already a nice flat spot on that side. Let's go this side. Sometimes you got to maneuver it around a little. There we go. And there we go. Alright, see my oxygen's getting low. Boom, oxygen filter. We're gone. Purple, yep. And then we just run back toward our ship. Try not to get killed on the way. Sometimes the vehicle is more difficult. It's kind of hard to get by stuff and whatnot. And you got to go up and down cliffs and all of that. Sometimes it's easier just to run there. Booyah! YOLO! I didn't even know how deep that was. I just went for it. That's life, you know. Sometimes you just got to go for it. That's the reason why I'm a partner streamer on Twitch. I just went for it. 1% chance somebody at age 45 who have medical conditions and could barely get out of the bed at the time would go on to be partnered here on Twitch. So if I can do it, I'm betting that you can as well. You can go do whatever you want to do in life. Whatever you wake up in the morning and say, you know, man, I sure wish I was. That's probably what you should be doing in your life. Of course, they're your life decisions. They're all on you. That one's actually probably one of the best side ones I've done. But I believe in you. I believe you can go out and do what you love to do. Just like I'm doing right this moment. There we go. Did you read my previous comments? Let me go back and look. Kismet, do you also play No Man's Sky and Subnautica or Subnautica? I have played both of those games. No Man's Sky, after they kind of updated it, an incredibly fantastic update and very fun game. I have played Subnautica, another incredibly fun and amazingly built game. You can see all of that, by the way, all of my playthroughs, all of my streams, all that stuff up on my YouTube. I'm insane. You know why I'm insane? Because I produce every 7 days about 20 videos. It's about a terabyte worth of videos that I produce. I then edit them, I then process them, and then upload them to YouTube, and then bring them out to you guys, because I'm the only one on Twitch that does, because I'm crazy. That's a lot of time and a lot of effort, but you guys are worth it. I appreciate you being here in the stream. So if you do miss a stream or whatnot, you want to go back, watch my Subnautica playthroughs, or find out how I became known as the Wasteland Tycoon, how I make literally 100,000 bottle caps every few days in Fallout 4. You can go ahead and check that out, as well as you can watch all my other playthroughs of various other games that we've played here on stream. I think this is our last one. Let's do it. I feel like we're going for another walk. Ooh, we got resin right here. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let's just grab it. There we go. All right, where'd that beam in the sky go? That way. That one seems a bit further. We might want to go. Let's just take a peek over this next mountain. If it seems like it's really far, we're not going to make it oxygen-wise, then I'll just get my vehicle out. Again, you can throw this up ahead. Speed yourself up a little bit. I wonder if this goes up in the air if you put it here. Nope. Yep, I think that's a vehicle there. That's a vehicle run. All right, I'll leave that there. Oh, wait, probably not a good idea to leave that there. I might not be able to find it again. Let's run back. That one's pretty far from where we landed. So let's just go err on the side of caution. Since this is our last one, we'll just go ahead and use our vehicle. And then we'll come back and we'll power all this up. And I think we'll be almost out of time. Almost out of the times. There we go. I'm angling it on purpose so that when it unpacks, they'll be easy to connect, like that. Put this on here, that over there, make sure we've got our beacon, and we're off on an adventure. Let's go. Now, what the vehicle provides is oxygen and power, which will keep you from dying from lack of oxygen, or if you use up all your power, then you can't make your oxygen, and so on and so forth, or you can't make your oxygen filters. It's also good to carry around a solar thing on planets that have a good amount of solar, or a wind one. I find the wind is the best all-around power, because you know you're going to have that basically on every planet, even if you're underground. So very, very useful. I kind of feel like we'll go along this edge. I feel like we maybe dip down in that edge too. Could have probably went through there, but let's just stay up here where we know. Yeah, it came out on the other side. We can see the node from here. Those plants doesn't attack you, by the way, when you're on your vehicle, which is nice. I wonder if I drive over this with my vehicle, what happens? Let's go see. Nothing. Nothing! Well, there we go. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Alright, kind of feel like right over here, huh? Which side would I choose? Be like right there. Something like that. Perfect. That's a Yahtzee. Putting that baby down. Put our purple on. Get our vehicle. And that's all the nodes are tagged. Alright, now we gotta find our way back to our vehicle. We gotta remember which way we came from. Look around. I believe we came through this way. Let's go up on the top of this little hill here and take a look. Gonna be hard to see it. Feel like I didn't come this way. Should have checked my direction when I first came in. I remember driving up the thing here, up this ramp. I feel like we came from this way. Otherwise, we might be driving around for a while. We'll find out. Drive a little bit this way, see what we can see. Also zoom out. What is it running into? Little rocks. Nope, not that way. So I can see that's more mountainous. We definitely didn't go that way. We kind of want to scout out. Now, I'm with my vehicle. I can drive around and go as far as I want. Basically an unlimited amount of power, unlimited amount of oxygen. So again, whoop, whoop, whoop. Alright, we'll just go down in here. Maybe fate's trying to help us out. Trying to tell us this is the direction to go. We'll see. Oh. I'm looking for that chasm that we went by. That we went through the thing there. I feel like it was on this side. Yeah, there it is right there. Yep, and there it is. See? I'm looking for visual clues that I saw on the way here, and you can see it just over the horizon right there. So we know this is the right direction. Let's see, we can backtrack a little bit. We'll just keep going along the way we were going here. Swerve this way. There you go. So you don't want to just start heading in a direction really, really far, because very quickly you will end up really far in the wrong direction. Very, very quickly. I've done it before. I've gone way the wrong way. So I just kind of scout around a little bit now. Find that works much better. And see how broken up this planet is? Very tough in other vehicles to get around. You got this, little buddy. You got this, little buddy. I feel like I really want to be on that side. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Oh yeah, we want to go this way. Trying to avoid obstacles. Come on, bro, you got this. There we go. Okie dokie. That's it for that. Bam. Bam. And off we go. Now the cool thing is, our base, our main base, is literally right there. So we can get up here and click on it fast enough. All right, right in front of it too. That's gonna be easy mode. Then we can just go land there and get our stuff to power up all the rest of our bases, or all the rest of the platforms. We got it. What's up, Shannon? Thanks for being here. Followed it. If you are enjoying the stream, everybody, please consider hitting that follow button right up there at the top. Do appreciate you guys being here. If you're really enjoying it, if you learned something cool of this technique, is you're like, dang, Kismet, that's awesome, man. That's exactly what I'm doing in my next playthrough. Make sure to hit that Prime button on there, or hit that subscribe button. Appreciate the love. All right, all we need now is we need this right over here, and we'll go ahead and repackage. Oops. I just need one packager. Our big table. See, not that we really even need the big table. We could actually use one of these smaller platforms now on the easier planets. And we could leave this behind, but meh. Alright, how many of these we're going to be able to do here? That would make it a bit easier. We could put them all up there. Do we have just a starter one here? We don't. You know what? Maybe we'll try that this round. Hold on. Let's go ahead and make a platform A. Because that's all we really need in these planets. And the harder planet at the end, at the higher end planets, they require more power to power up these nodes. But this one only requires just one of these things, and it's good to go. So we could probably just get away with a medium like that. Throw this on here. And then this way, what we've got is we've got all the rest of our stuff always on here. So we don't have to fool around with that. Keep taking that off all the time. And basically just, when we're tagging it, we're also powering it up at the same exact time. Because we're going to have packagers to package it up. So we do both things at the same time. If we happen to land really close. Let's see, anything else? Nope, I think we're good. Alright, bro. And we'll probably just leave this table here to be used in our future base. Let's go. Or we'll come back for it. I don't know. We'll think about it. We'll think about it. Well, wait a minute. Hold on. We should probably test it. Nah, I think it'll work. It'll work. Let's go test it real. Let's go. How's our fuel looking? Fuel's looking good. We're off to power up all the pylons. Do all the easy ones first. Let's do it. If you go the right way, the long way, in theory that should be right, but if you go like that, sometimes you'll miss even on the other side. You'll go past the thing, especially if it's up in a mountain or something like that. I have done that as well. I've gone completely past these things. You'd think these things are so massive that you would never miss them. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Totally possible. But in theory, that's a good idea. There we go. This way we can carry more packagers with us. Try to get them all done. I got a whole bunch of them on me. Open while that's doing that. Let's be efficient. Switch that. There we go. That's all done. Back onto the ship. Put this. And packager. For that. And that one's done. Hey, a little bit of pre-work, a little bit of putting down the groundwork of landing your vehicle there. And this becomes way easier. Less time travel, less going around trying to figure out what direction the stuff is. It's much easier to navigate when you're up in orbit. You can very easily click on the next one fly to it, power it up, next one, power, so on. And it also kind of speeds you around the planet a bit, too. The smaller one's a bit less unwieldy, too, is that like the other one was. And we'll turn the beacon while we're waiting. Next. So much easier. Last time we did this, it was almost painful. I mean, we were trying to navigate and all that stuff was in our way, and we kept running into trees, and we had to plow through mountainsides and all of that. Took a lot more effort than what we're doing right now. This is how you do it here. This is how you get it done. I just put that off to the side, a little easier to put it into there. Yeah, watch out you don't put this thing in there, by the way, because when the other stuff comes up, it'll blast it up into the air, and you have to go chase it down 4 miles away. That's why I put it where it's at right now, kind of a bit outside. Packager. Man, I love this technique. Nice noise. Works so good. Kismet tip for you. Kismet technique. Almost left without doing the beacon. Please do not launch. There we go. Beacon done. We go. And we're back to our main base, so we've got those powered up. As I can see, it's green. When it's green, that means that's usually my primary base at that particular location. Just see this one off to the side. Can we get it? Got it. Let's go. What up, Sakar? I saw you earlier. I said hello. So yeah, I have played both of those games. They are very, very fun. I love how graphically gorgeous these games were made. Oh, yeah. You should go back and take a look at my beautiful farm that my underwater farm in Subnautica of all the different plants and whatnot. It was awesome, man. Really, really cool. I don't think I ever finished that game. I think I got almost to the end, and there was some key or something that I needed. And I know they came out with a new expansion for that. That's another game that's on my list to play that expansion, and I'll probably start over from scratch because that's the way it is. But right now, playing this one, but we'll get to it. Or not. I don't know. I don't know if I'm ever going to get to it, but I will try. I had a lot of fun playing that game, though. Had a lot of fun. I do kind of ping-pong around sometimes on games, so I try to limit to like 2 or 3 games at a time, but I do get crazy sometimes. Air. Too much air. Now, by the way, if these rocks don't disappear, here's a great thing to do with these rocks. Put them down in there, and then cover the suckers up. Another great thing to do with them. Or you can do this. Whoop. Use the ground to push them out of the way down the hill. Works great. Okay, now I roll down the hill out of my way. Alright, got that one going. Easy mode. Not forget the beacon. One more to go. And then another one done. The whole entire planet. Just from a few minutes of us putting in the effort. Bye-bye. There we go. Shannon came and said, what's up, what's up? So flying around your pre-order ship. There you go. Alright, one more to do on the left side there. And this planet be done. We'll go on to the next one. I've got enough time to work at least a little bit on the next one. Let's go. This is the first time I've powered all the planets up before coring them. My first playthrough, I cored all the planets first. And then I started powering up. And then I got to a point where I'm like, you know what, I could do better. And then I started over again before I powered them all up. And then my last playthrough, we had lots of fun building a planet, or building a main base on the side of the planet. It was kind of, oops, I want to get that one off of there for it. It was kind of difficult because it was hard to land there on the side of the planet. That was a real fun build. My first one got messed up, by the way. That's why I restarted my first one as well. Because I did it just as the game launched, so it had some sort of issue. It kept crashing all the time. And I know that most of the time what happens is, in these type of games, is your save gets messed up. So if you start a new save and you don't have any problems, most likely it was your save. So that's what I did. I started over again. And my first playthrough, too, I just had stuff left everywhere. I had a massive amount of tethers. I just random stuff thrown all over the place. Resources left everywhere. I try to use a lot less tethers. And I try to leave a lot less resources laying around. It's just less for it to calculate, less for any issues when you're playing the game. And that's done. Alright. What's the next planet on our list? Come on down. To the planet is powered up. Alright, now it's probably a good idea to replenish our supplies. So let's go do that. Got that going. Not that one. Not that one. Way over there. Whew, whew. Look at the planets flying away from us. Oh, there's our base right there. Click it, quick! Okay, so what do we need? We got our power, we got our table. I kind of feel like we don't need this extra RTG, so let's take that out of there. That'll give us some room. We definitely need to take our beacons. Let's see, what planet is next on the list here? Let's look. Novus. Alright. It's medium, so I think maybe we can get away with the same type of power. Definitely gonna need to bring all of our thingies. Put these over here. All of our landing pads. So, I don't know. Have we already gone to that planet? Let me look at that planet again. See if this feels familiar. Novus. Can't remember if we created one there or how many nodes that one has. Let's just get it queued up anyway. Let's just do 6. If we have an extra one, we can always use it on the next planet. Let's see. We've got it over here. What do we need? Aluminum. What we're looking for. Let's just get one of these. It's not full. Pull all this aluminum together. Right there. Aluminum, aluminum, aluminum. What a bunch of research sitting right there. Look at me being a slacker. Forgot all about that research there. That could be working hard, making me some stuff. Where's our research at? 6,000. Not really much else I need to research, but I see it just sitting there. I don't like resources to just sit around doing nothing when they could be doing something. Alright. Alright, that's got plenty of power to make that happen. There's zinc there. More aluminum hiding somewhere. I mean, we can get tons of it on this planet. But just save us some time if we don't have to go hunt it down. Let's go. I should have plenty laying around. Alright, there we go. Now we won't have to hunt that down every few minutes. Titanium. Other aluminum. Oh, there's a whole stack of it right there. And there's a whole stack of it over here. That's just going to allow us to make our stuff a little bit easier over here. There we go. Cue those up. Come on. This out of the way. Feel like we're going to need more clay. Get that burning. I see there's titanium back there too. Let's get all these out of the way. Alright, more clay. More packages at some point also. We're also going to need power. You know what? I'm just going to leave this. I'm just going to leave that there. Come back to that later. Alright, more clay. Over here. Aren't canisters. Why don't you go back where you came from? Why do you always jump to the other side? Much preferred if the canisters would go back where they came from. Makes it very difficult because you got to constantly micromanage those little canisters. It used to do that, by the way, where like pull it out and put it back. Now it just kind of goes weirdly to the other side, and then it puts the thing in there. I'm sure there's some way of optimizing it. I wish I could figure it out. But we'll get back to that. Figure out why it does that over and over. And over here, use those for now. We need more graphite. Alright, got it going on up in here. Oh, there's my wind thing that I was looking for. Alright, that's done. So we got 6 of those. We got to work on our beacons. So there's 4 on there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that's full. And then we're going to need 2 more on us. So we're going to need 6 total beacons, 6 total landing pads, and a whole bunch of packagers for our vehicle. So this may be an issue. May be a problem. And this one we'll leave in raw form, so we'll have that on us. I think that should be good for now. I'm definitely gonna have to come back for more packagers, but let's go. We'll come back for the packagers later on. How are we looking on time? Looking good. Looking good. Oh, boy. Ooh, we're getting lots done. A little bit of repetitive, but we're getting lots done. That's the important part. All right. Man, I forgot the name of the planet I was doing. That's what happens. That's what happens. Vanessa Novus. Novus is the one. It's the smallest version of that planet. We need to also see if we already have a base there. I don't think so, but we'll double check while we're there. Where's Novus? Novus is this little one. Yeah, we may not even need that many landing pads there. Maybe just a 2-1 like the other one. Let's see. Yeah, not seeing any beacons popping up. That one does not have any places to land fairly close to it. I don't see any coming out the side here, so I kind of maybe it's the top and it's the bottom. Or that's the top and that's the bottom. In space, there is no up. Good to know. Oh yeah, my base is over on this side. Alright, well let's start with that first. Let's start with my current base. Watching that fuel. Probably fueled it up. Okie dokie. So what we'll do is let's take out some of these landing pads and just leave these here. Yeah, because I need to go back and get that power. Let me go back and get that power and that table and more packagers. Let's just take a medium back with us so we don't have to try to hunt one down. Let's go do that and we'll make some more fuel. Sometimes you gotta do multiple runs. And then we'll do it quick and easy. Oh, I tried to click it. Didn't get it in time. Oh, well, we gotta wander around the planet. I know. Play another game while you're playing that game. Let me check in on my ninjas. Let's see how they're doing. They're doing awesome. This is what you can do when you're waiting. When you're waiting for stuff, you can play a second game on your mobile device. Lots of great mobile games. Boom. I'm playing Assassin's Creed Rebellion. Can't see it because it's blue screening, but you get the general idea. It's got a blue screen behind me. And then backing up. How we looking? See it yet? Nope. Again, I wish there was a way to just kind of speed this part up too. It'd be nice. Kind of do a little thrusting action. Use up some of your fuel to get there faster. So you don't have to wait for this rotation. Or you can add something to your ship that makes it rotate or orbit faster. That would be nice. Oh, there it is. Bam. Perfect timing. And here we are. That's called multitasking right there. Caution, low ammo. Uh-oh. Welcome. Hi, Kismet. I just read your article of Twitch affiliates and how to become one as well as partners. It was very helpful, and I appreciate it. You're welcome. I've had many people come in and say that to me. I appreciate you enjoyed that article. Welcome to the stream. My name is Kismet. I am a variety streamer and a partner streamer right up there. See that purple check mark? And I remember how it was when I first started off with, just a few people on my channel, and I went to TwitchCon for the very first time, the second TwitchCon, the one in San Diego, which is going to be in San Diego again this year, which is pretty awesome. And I learned some tricks there that I did pass on in that article, like hitting reply whenever you're denied as a partner. And, of course, working on those affiliate goals, putting them down below and all of that kind of fun stuff. It really helped me a lot, so I thought I'd pass it on to other peeps who wanted to go on and do the same thing. And I appreciate you reading that article and hanging out. Come and let me know. Mods, go ahead and grab that. Put that in my inspiring quotes, please. I save all that kind of fun stuff that inspires me every day. So I read about 5 of them every day, and then I say, oh, okay, cool. What are we going to do today, right? I get all inspired, and I get going. So not only do I like to inspire other people, but things like that, when people come to my stream and say that kind of stuff, inspires me as well. All right, we're going to need a bunch of packagers, so we're going to go ahead and get those packagers going on. Just remember that streaming is more than just playing games. Streaming is entertaining people, connecting with your community, hanging out with people who love stuff that you love, and having a good time. I mean, it's all about the time, right? It's all about the good times. Aluminum taking up on my spot there. Get out of there, aluminum. Alright, we're going to need a fairly good amount of these babies. Let's see, we got 3 there, or 4 there. 5, 6. Definitely might need some more. Let's go and queue up some more graphite. More graphite hanging out. There's some quartz hanging out in there. We might need some more dirt here in a minute. Yeah, my one big suggestion would be to make the canisters, when they go in there, that the canisters go straight back. That would be super useful. Thanks, man. I'm trying. Took me 2 months to hit 14. That's okay, man. You just gotta work your way along there. Keep working on improving the quality of your stream. Talk with other people. Get involved in your community of whatever game you play. Go show the love to other people. You never know. They might come back and show you the love like they did here on my channel. But never ask people, never jump in their chat and say, hey, everybody come follow me. Stop watching this guy and come follow me on my channel. That's not cool. That's not cool. Good way to get banned doing that. But I do appreciate you coming in, showing the love. All right, I think we're good there. We need some more. We'll come back for some more. What else do we need? We needed our landing pads. We got our beacons. I think we're good. We good. Let's go. Off we go. What is the game? What is the goal of this game after all? I don't think there's really like a goal. It's not like a storyline that you're going through. There's no kind of narrative story. The goal is just to build up your base and build up these planets. And I have not actually I've not powered up all the planets. I don't know if something happens at the end. I want to see. I want to see. Don't tell me. I'm old school. I like to actually play the game through and learn it that way, as opposed to, you know, just looking it up on a wiki or watching a video or whatever. I much prefer to do it that way. It is very, very fun. Very fun. Before they had quest trackers, which tell you where all the quests were. You know, how to find your way around. You had to write all that stuff down. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun in those days. Though I do use a quest tracker now because I only have so much time in the day. The in-game quest tracker, anyway. There we go. All right, again, we need to go back to our base. Let's just go back to our base just to double check. Grab some more of these things. I think I only really need one on this planet. I think there's only 2 nodes. Now, the way to double check your nodes... Oh, I forgot the power. That's what it was. I forgot. That's too funny. I knew there was something I was going to forget. I forgot the power. All right. That's okay. We'll take this out. Like so. Actually, we'll leave both of these here. I knew I was going to forget something. I always do. Oh, how's our fuel looking, too? Let's go do some fuel. I always forget something. I start talking to the chat, I get distracted. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll just go back. Get some epic loot. Oh man, it's the first time I've seen this game. There won't be any spoilers for me. Alright, awesome. Awesome. This is one of those games that I can hands down recommend if you like these type of space games or spice games, whichever. Let the spice flow. Little Dune reference. It is really, really fun. Like, it looks very simple and cartoony and that kind of stuff, but has really advanced mechanics that are just beautifully done. Really beautifully done. You know, you can connect your vehicles together. You can collect stuff, and if you use the drill bit, it actually collects the loot and puts it on the back of the vehicle for you, and all sorts of cool stuff like that. They've done a really phenomenal job on it. It's a hands-down buy for me. Absolutely. One of the few games that I can just say, oh yeah, total buy. If you're into these type of games. If you like space games and exploring and building and all that kind of fun stuff, which I really do. I love building. I love going through and doing what we're doing right now, and that's trying to figure out how to do better every single time I play through, right? To increase my knowledge and my battle tactics or my game mechanics. What's a better way of powering up these pylons? Well, we've tried it with vehicles before, and now we're just using the shuttle to power up the world. These are like a bunch of different nodes. You can see the purple one there. A bunch of different nodes that we can power up, and we've already powered up this planet. This is kind of our main planet, the planet you start at. And then we're just kind of using this technique that I developed to power it up. And what happens when you power it all up? I don't know. I haven't done all of them. I've done a bunch of them before. A bunch of different ways. But this way seems to be the easiest so far. All right, let's remember our power this time. There we go. And off we go. That's all we needed. Oh, wait. Oh, we needed fuel. Oh, man, that was lucky. Lucky I thought of that. We're almost out of fuel. Let's go back real quick. Real quick, like. Trying to rush. That's what happens when you try to rush. You forget stuff. Like when you go out of your house and you forget your sunglasses or you forget your wallet or whatever because you're rushing to go to wherever you're going. That was that right there. Will you play Nuclear Winter mode eventually? Yes, I play Fallout 76 5 days a week. Actually, I'm 7 days a week right now because I am raising funds for my mods, so I'm streaming every single day until TwitchCon or until that red bar is all filled up with blue. So play lots and lots of Fallout 76. I do love playing some Fallout. I don't care which Fallout it is. I love them all for their own unique reasons. Some are incredibly great storyline, amazing RPG story. Some are more arcadey, like Fallout 4. Of course, you know, New Vegas, very awesome RPG story there. Drops you right in the story. Lots of amazing NPCs and things going on. You learn a lot of backstory of Fallout as well. Same thing in Fallout 4, except for you also have building, which I really enjoy. That's probably why I put Fallout 4 a little bit more above all the other ones, because I absolutely love the building. Some people don't. Some people are not into it. Like, I'm not into the building. That's okay. You can just play it like a normal Fallout. You don't have to do any building whatsoever. And then in 76 is a whole different take on it. It's like a left turn on the Fallout franchise. It is not the traditional one where you'd go in. It's not a Fallout 5. It's not where you would drop in the storyline. You'd follow along the single-player story and all of that. They took a big risk, and they took a big hit on it, too. And I admire them for that, right? To still have the... resolve to just say, you know what? We're going to just keep making it better. Keep making it better. You'll see. Oh, yeah. We need some more dirt now. All right. Let's just take a moment to get some dirty dirt over here. Close to the clean dirt. Let's get the rest of our bottles, wherever they wandered off to here, our canisters. Get those back on here. We're going to have a little bit of fun with the big vehicle here. Because we need some ammonium to make some fuel. We're going to go ahead and work some more on running around. There's our other one right there. Right there. Do we have another one that's missing? Or this is just an extra? No, that's just an extra. All right. Stick it over there for now. Okay, we're going to get on our big vehicle now. It's really fun vehicles in this game as well. And we're going to go pick up a whole bunch of dirt. Instead of doing it manually, you can see there's some holes in the ground here. I don't know how that happened. Oh, yeah, I do. This is how it happened. Because you can shape out the whole world if you want to. It's up to you. Sure, world. Shape it out if you want. So literally, you can see I can just go along. I can control it. What angle it is. Like that. Another little hole we've been into here. I find you really need to control the drill bit, turn it on and off as you go, especially if you're aiming straight down, because you will drill down into the planet itself, which can be pretty dangerous. Look at all this floating stuff. We got to get rid of all that later. Later. A little red line in the front, directly above right there, is how you control the angle of what you're cutting. Now you need to be real careful, because you can all of a sudden fall in a big hole to your doom. Speaking of, right there. So careful, careful, everybody. Now again, while we're collecting this, it's putting it in the back of my vehicle. Here's a nice spot. We can literally just kind of cut through here. I don't know if there's going to be a sudden drop off on the other side. A little bit down. There we go. So yeah, we drilled right into a pre-existing cavern. Cool. Turn around. Now, if you notice, these canisters up above here on my vehicle are filling up with dirt. And you're like, well, Kismet, what do you need the dirt for? Well, we'll get to that in a moment. We'll get to that. Right now, we're going to collect it, and I'll show you why in just a bit. Oh, yeah, getting into the tough stuff now. Because there's no first person, this can be really tough to see what direction you need to go and all of that. Are we full? I think we're full. All right, we good. And you can see we've been over here drilling, man. We basically just drilled out this giant mountain. And got lots and lots of loot. Again, super fun game. Incredibly fun. Coming by. Meep, meep. Look out. Coming up and over. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. All right, we'll take this out of the way. Stick it up there. Put this over here. Now what this is a whole bunch of dirt that we just collected with our vehicle, which makes it like 10 times faster and a lot more fun, I find. And of course, it's fun doing it the other way, too. But now we can also go ahead and make stuff over here. Like in this case, we need some ammonium. And over here, we can queue it up as well. And it will automatically grab the dirt from here, put it onto here, get it filled up, and then, of course, produce the resource, put the resource over there, and we can use it at our base. There we go. Will it hit the core of the planet? Yes, I have been to the core of all the planets before. There's something special at the core of the planet that we'll get to eventually. Right now, we're just kind of powering up the planets, which I have never powered up all of them at once. I have powered up all of them at some point, but not all at the same time. So in this particular playthrough, we're going to try to power them all up, and then we're going to core our way down to the center of the planet to see what's down there. Again, I don't want to give it away, so you guys can, you know, see it happen here on stream. Tendency to move these canisters back because they block my resources. Also gives you something to do while you're waiting. All right, there's our ammonium we need. Run on over here. Make that hydrazine. Hydrazine is the fuel that we need. Makes our ship go. And we literally ran out of it. Yep, we ran out of it. That was the very last thing we could do before we ran out of fuel. I'm glad I saw that before I got too far. Very, very glad. It's weird how it picks. How it picks which one to put that on. Alright, definitely more ammonium. Burning through those resources. Hooah! 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 Based on your zoom level, by the way, it also affects if you can reach stuff and put stuff away. We are working very efficiently here. Boing, a boing, a boing, a boing, a boing. I don't know, I think we might run out of time on this planet, but we're going to try to get her done. There we go. One more. Slide her in there. Now we're out of here. There we go. I feel that. There you go. There you go, Caution. Takes a while. It took me 2 years. 2 years to become partner here on Twitch. Been on here for 4 years. It took a while. But I'm relentless. I never give up. My chance of becoming partner, probably 1% of my age. I started when I was at age 45. I had sleep apnea and vertigo. Still have it to this day. And had to basically find another career, something else I really enjoy doing, because I had to give up my normal job working for Apple as a senior tech. I did a lot of Black Ops projects, which I can never talk about, or like Apple NDA ninjas come out of nowhere and gank me. But I did have lots of fun working there, working with amazing people. I had to give up that job, which was a real bummer. A real bummer. I was like the brass ring job, like the job you work your whole life for. But sometimes fate gives you a little push to go do something else in your life. So here I am, doing that right now. Doing it right now and doing it and doing it and doing it well. I feel like we just run over that one. You know what? Let's just do it. Boom. Let's just run over there, put a platform down and a beacon. And I think this planet would be good to go. Just power it up. Good to go. Did I bring the platform? I don't even think I brought the platform. We'll see. Oh, I didn't even bring the other stuff. Oh, man, I'm getting punchy now. All right, forget that. We're out of there. But we know that's pretty close to the beacon, so that's good. Let's see how close. Yeah, fairly close there. Let's just go around to our base. I forgot to bring the materials that I need. But luckily, I left them over here in my other base. But once we come around the edge here, boom. Grab that real quick. And there we go. Okay, so what do I need? I need all of this. Like that. So I need my landing pad, I need a beacon, I need the power, I need a table. Did I bring that table? I think I left that table back there. I think I did, but that's okay. We can make another one. Usually I have a medium printer at all the different locations, so we can always just make another one. No big deal. No reason to go all the way back. We'll make a platform A. We need some resin. Happen to have a huge stack of it right here. There we go. Hoo. Extra beacon right there. All right. We got our thing that didn't quite go in there. There we go. That's all we need. So that's all we're taking. Let's go. We'll get this done. We'll get her done here. Wander around the other side of the planet. Maybe that one's closer. We'll see. We will see which one's closer here in a minute. Can you find aliens in the game? I haven't found any aliens. But that doesn't mean they're not in there somewhere. You can play this multiplayer, by the way, as well. So you can go in and, play with your friends. Add your friends in. Right? Eventually, when they come out with servers, I will get a server for everybody, and we'll all play together. Be pretty fun. But I want to play through kind of, get to powering everything up and doing all that stuff. And then see what they add for multiplayer, which is really fun. If you add a multiplayer, make sure that the people have stuff to do together other than just build. They have quests to do together or stuff that requires multiple people to do it. I strongly suggest that in any game with multiplayer. All right, let's try this again. Try this again. Oh, yeah, same spot. All right. And it's to the northwest somewhat. All right, so again, we need our landing pad and our beacon. Got it on us. Landing pad. Oh, we should have dropped our stuff off. All right, let's go for a little walk on this planet. Now I can get my vehicle out, but it's just so close that it's kind of a waste to use your vehicle because you can literally just walk it there, usually. Watch out you don't drop your stuff, though, when you're trying to climb this stuff. It can happen. You start to slide. Your thing will slip out of your hands and fall down a hole, and then you're looking for it. All right? Like right here. Like, it just shot me in my way. Blocking me. Oh, yeah. That looks like gonna fall down in there very soon. Walking around with my landing pad. Wow, so bright I can't even see which direction it is. Another one of those power things. Alright. Northwest. We said it was this way. Can't even see it. Well, let's just take a moment to admire all this resin. Come back here, you. I saw you trying to fall. Now, here's a little trick. You want to have some extra resin when you're doing this. Let's just go ahead and put this down here. Have some extra resin, and then also have it where you can just put it down like that, so that you can use your oxygen. Use your oxygenator. There it is. I can see it now. It's starting to come through. You can build a oxygenator, or oxygen filters, which are going to keep that going so you won't run out of oxygen. Oxygen is always your number one, and then 2 would be power. If you got those 2 things, you are styling. Put it down there. Watch out for our bad guys here. Bad guy right there. He's going to try to smack me. Dodge that dude. There we go. Sun's... Oh, and someone's shooting at me. Yikes. Keep moving. Keep on a-moving. Bob and weave. Bob and weave. All right. Oh, that's a nice flat spot. Oh, it's already got research already built in. Well, that's nice. All right. Nice flat spot. Easy mode. And then we'll put our beacon down. Make sure to change it to a color. It will make it easier for us to find. Now we got to remember where we came from. That's usually the hardest part. And we got an extra oxygen filter just in case. I don't think this is going to give us any power. I think this is very broken. But let's take a look at it anyway. Nope. Alright, goes much faster on the way back because we're not carrying something. We have to kind of think about, alright, which direction we came from, this way. Also, right now, I'm getting power back because of the wind. Another thing we can do is just, not using our oxygenator. Put this up at the top. And that'll show us when it's working. There we go. Now it's spinning around. Powering up my stuff. Ooh. Oh, look at that lithium. Oh, look at it, look at it. Great for making batteries and other stuff. Whoa, look out! Hold on, wowzers. Saw it a second too late. There are mobs that can try to kill you. That mob tries to knock you up and then you land and you die because you went up too high. Alright. Go ahead and get in our ship. Launch our ship. And I'll show you why I do what I just did. If you're just wandering into the stream. The reason why I put that down there is now you can see that beacon. Going like that. And now also the around this monolith here, or node, it's going to have a little bit of bubble. That bubble is because I put a landing pad there. That landing pad creates the bubble around that area, which allows me to move my ship over there and literally land right next to it. Like that. Easy. Easy mode. Edna mode. And guest. And then we can go ahead and pull this over here, huh? I make occasional movie references. If you're wondering why I say random stuff. I'll put this up here. Run that baby into there. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Nah, not good enough. Not good enough. So we've made it to another planet here, but it's telling us, sorry, it is not enough power to make this happen. So we've got to bring more power on top of the power we got now. So let's go ahead and put this back down right here. And let's see, what can we do? We can go and get that big table back. If I remember where the heck I left it. I think I left it at our previous planet. Let's go. All right, now we're gonna launch. We go right over here to Venecia, which I think was the last one we were working on. We'll find out. And we'll look for our base that way. Got it. Gotta click it right away. Right when it kicks in, you see that bubble. You gotta click it or you'll miss it. Have to go all the way around. Kismet, I got an email today saying that my canvas fallout bag ship. Did you get one? I haven't even thought about that canvas bag in forever. I don't know. Maybe I got an email. I don't know. Whoop, there it is right there. Whoop, that is. Whoop, that is. We out here. Alright, so now we're getting into tougher planets where we're going to need multiple bits of power. And back to Novus. So we're going to have to do multiple trips. And we did the hardest planet just to see what it would take. And so we did multiple trips to see how it goes. And totally possible. Now that's our other one there. That's our main base. We'll come back to that one in a minute. But as long as you got enough rocket fuel, you got enough power, and you got landing pads, you're pretty styling. So I don't know. Let me look at my email. Let me take a quick peek. I know I put mine up. Put mine up for my thingy. Landed over there. No, I don't see it. Don't see it at all. Again, if you are enjoying the stream, please considering dropping that follow button. It does help out the stream a lot. Nope. No canvas bag for me. But, oh well. I'm in no hurry for it. There's going to be another bag just sitting over here anyway. I got plenty of bags. Wrong button. Wrong button. Sometimes that happens. What happens is I'm pressing one key and I just accidentally hit the other key. And then that happens. That's just a typing fail. Oh, you're gonna get soon, my friend. You deserve one. Well. Oh, well. It wasn't that big a deal to me. I was like, okay. Just another bag for me. I wanted the helmet. The helmet is worth the collector's edition alone. Because if you had that, tried to have that made, that would cost way more than what you're paying on that collector's edition. That's for sure. It is pretty valuable. If you think about it. Alright, let's cut this one off of here. We know we can no longer use that small one. So let's get that one in there. Now we need to go ahead and get a second round of power. So we need to go back to our other base. Grab the rest of that power. And then we're going to be doing resource hopping. Resource hopping. Get it going. There it is. Here. Sometimes they're closer together, by the way. A little easier to get from planet to planet, and sometimes they're like on the other side of the whole solar system. Oh, there's our base! Yay! Wow. Coming in quick. Coming in quick. Yeah, that was a big deal to some people. Wasn't that big deal to me, but, you know, hey, if you say you're going to do something, you should always do it to the best of your ability. I think. But, again, I don't get my panties in a bunch about that. What did I do with all that other power? Oh, I put it over here and I'm using it. That's what I did with it. Right here. There we go. I wonder if I need that other one. Guess we'll find out, won't we? Guess we're gonna find out in a second. Guess I could have just used 2 of those medium small tables as well. And then connected them together and then connected it in there. I think that would have worked as well. Alright, Novus. We'll get these done. We'll get them done. Just gotta go one at a time. I think it'll take us a few rounds, though. I think it'll probably take us, you know, tomorrow night and the next night and so on to get all these powered up. And then we'll have lots of fun shaping down our way down to the middle of the planets and figure out how to make that middle thing work on each and every one. I don't need that one. I need the other one. I need the one on the other side. Plenty of fuel for now. Dee. Bam. Got it. Looks like we made it. I have a feeling you only need one more. Let's try it. Instead of putting that whole thing on there, we're going to put this on here. We're going to see exactly how many we need on this planet. Oh, a little far away. There we go. Yeah, we don't need 8. We need 6. So it tells you how, based on how hard the planets are, is how many of these things that you need. They call RTGs, which sends a consistent power. The highest in one uses 8 of them. The lower in one uses 4 of them, and then these kind of medium ones apparently use 6. So we'll see. So that means we don't have to bring all 8 every single time. Though I don't want to just leave them laying around here. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. So we know we need at least that many. Let's go ahead and re-put all this together. Go ahead and repackage all of our stuff. I don't like leaving resources out in the middle of nowhere. If I can help it. Okay. This here. And we're gonna have to make a couple trips. Get all that back out of there. Where's our beacon? Let's change our... Well, let's leave our beacon as purple from now. Leave it as purple for now, and we'll come back. Wait for our other base. We're going to get this going, and then we'll power up our other base there. I believe this only has 2 nodes. I guess I could have just looked to see how many nodes. But I believe it only has 2 nodes on this planet. It's a smaller kind of moon of the main planet. Well, thank you very much, Dr. Magnesium coming in, dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button. Thank you as well, everybody, for coming in, hitting that follow button, becoming part of the Wasteland Tycoons. Welcome, welcome. Appreciate y'all being here. It's dawned on me, I didn't have to unpackage some of those ones from before. I actually have the ability to power it up right here. The reason why I have the ability is because I already have some of these tables. I can just go ahead and take this off, put them up here, a little bit closer, just run it straight in there. Then I can grab this off of here, stick that on there, like so. Just take one more. There you go. See, you can just take that, take this one table instead of taking the really big table. Take that for this particular planet. And then, of course, we'd need to know every single planet along the way. So every planet up to this planet has been 4, and then this one is 6. Let's make sure we've got, yeah, in just a few minutes here, Wrathwall, let's make sure we got raid targets. Let's go ahead and get those going. All right, this planet is good. Now, here's how you tell how many nodes are on that particular planet. I'm going to run over here to the side a little bit here so I don't mess up my other stuff. Is you go in here and you can click on this, and it shows you how many nodes are on that particular planet. Like in this case, both of them are now lit up. We're ready to move on to our next planet. I kind of feel like I want to take this large platform, too. I might take this large platform with me. I'm not using it right now over here, because I'm not even here. So let's go ahead and put that like that. So let's go ahead and take this. Stick it right there. And what else we got up here? Get this out for a minute. Like so. We need our landing pads. Let's put that on there. This is a large platform A. This is a B. Where is our packagers go? Huh. Huh. Did I? Oh, I didn't go and pick it up the rest of the stuff. I'm glad I thought of that. All right, gotta go pick up the rest of the stuff. Let's go. Oh, and there's my alarm. Definitely want to do this stuff before you finish, because otherwise I'll forget that I left stuff there. I won't remember that's where it's at. I'll bring it back to that main base, and then we'll take all that stuff to a new planet. See how much it is to power up that particular planet. Probably won't get all of the planets done today. We might have to do it next time. There's also a bonus stream on Friday into Saturday morning, so it'll be like 3 a.m. I'll be starting. I'll play a little bit of Fallout 76, and then I'm going to try to power up the rest of these planets. And then we'll be ready to core the planets as well. There we go. So glad I remembered. All right, let's get our big platform in case we need it later. And all of our stuff here. Yeah, there's nothing really else we need to do here. The whole point of doing all of this is to power up this particular node. And now we're done. So I changed the beacon color so it tells me that this part is now done. There we go. And there we go. Around the planet we go, we go. I should be drinking a lot more water. Take a big swig there. Big swig of good water. Agua. I was supposed to drink about 8 of these a day. These are 8 ounces. About 8 of those a day. Get you all charged up, flush out your system, help you lose a little bit of weight. You're like, well, Kismet, you're drinking lots of water. How come you lose weight? Because it hydrates your body and also flushes out your system. Works pretty good. Don't drink so much that you become ill, though. You want to, you know, balance it out. Balance it. All right, I think we're going to leave this behind. Put that over there. Let's just take the power with us straight up. And we've got the landing pad there. I'm not sure if we have anything at the next planet, so we'll take a landing pad. We've got an extra beacon right there. I'll take... I need to bring this organic with me. Alright, even that ammonium, screw it. Alright. Take this extra beacon, since we already have one right here. There should actually be more out there. There we go. And that'll allow us to get started. Oh, we got a bunch of beacons on there already. Okay. Well, you know, one more can't hurt, but let's change it to something. Actually, it's already purple, so we could take that with us. Okay. Now, what planet we're going to next? Let's find out. I mean, we must be getting close to getting done here. Yeah, we got one more planet, Glacio. And that's it. All the planets are powered up. Wow. All right, that was fast. That was way faster than last time. And I've never had them all powered up at the same time. I don't know what happens. It's fun. All right, going to Glacio. Let's do it. Let's launch. Oh, gotta get out of the menu. Launch. We're looking on our fuel. Fuel's looking good. One more to go. One more time. One more time. And if I didn't have to take my kids everywhere this morning, we would just keep going and get it done. But I seriously don't have enough time to get it done. We'll at least get it started here before I run out of time. Where are you hiding, Glacio? Way out there. Here we go. Whee! I wish it automatically kind of oriented you toward that planet so you can see yourself zooming in on it. That would be nice. I always find myself looking around like, where the heck is that planet? Alright, I think I have a base on here already. So we might use that as a base of operation. We'll go to the base first, drop off all this loot, go back, grab the rest of the stuff, bring it over here. I'm feeling this one's going to have 6 nodes. This is a fairly decent sized planet. I can see one right there. There's one here. Very hard to see the side ones. So there might be a place to click over there. Can't quite tell. Not seeing any beacons through there yet, but it's probably there. And there's our base. Yay! Bingo. Been diligently making us some stuff while we were gone. Very nice of it. Take this stuff off. Back on here. And away we go. And away we go. Da, 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 da. Yay! Some resources there. Something there. Because that's usually why I turn it red, is when there's some resources. Alright, launch. Back to the other planet we're on. Novus. Novus. Right here? Nope, that's the solo. Novus. Where are you hiding? Oh, way over there. That's a hard one to click. That's a slow rotating planet too, this Glacio. What? Very slow rotating, getting around the other side. Whee! Alright, we're looking on fuel. We're getting low. Getting low on the fuels. I think we got one more launch after this. We're going to need to go back to our main base. Make some more fuel. Let's see. Does it go away on launch? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got one more launch. Alright, what are we going to take with us? We're going to need a lot of these suckers over here. And our power. We're gonna maybe need 2 power. I don't know, it might be 8. But definitely need to bring our landing pads, so let's start with those. Landing pads. We've got 2. And that'll be 3. That'll be 4. Let's just go ahead and leave the rest of this stuff. I'll tie it in there while we're gone. Leave that. The landing pads we know we need for sure. The power we don't know for sure. Maybe we only need 6 power. Maybe we need 8. I guess we'll find out. All right. And then we got to go to our main planet. We don't want to misclick there. If you misclick there when you're low fuel, you'll end up in another planet, and you'll have to land on that planet and build up a whole big old base so that you can just make fuel to get out of there. That would be trouble. Boom. Land right on top of our base. Awesome. Awesome. Getting her done. Sodas. Yeah, like Jinx. Yeah, I stopped drinking soda as well. That'll also add at least 10 pounds. I lost 10 pounds just from just stopping drinking soda. 10 pounds. And then I started drinking it again. I gained it right back again. And then now I stopped drinking it. Lost it again. So it does help a lot. Does help quite a bit. Quite a bit. Alright, we're making a hydrazine, so we need more ammonium from over here. Put it right there. So we made some from last time. Why that's making some hydrazine. Make some more ammonium over here. In our centrifuges. These canisters while we're waiting. Waiting around. I'm jealous that it does that to your body. I stopped drinking soda and nothing happens. Well, you can't also eat, you can't go from soda to, eating a pint of ice cream every day. That also doesn't work. I know, I've tried it. I've tried it. I've confirmed that it doesn't work. No, I haven't really eaten that much ice cream today, but I've eaten a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I do love me some ice cream. In fact, I'm craving ice cream just thinking about it. But another thing that really does help a lot is to reduce the size of stuff you're eating, right? It doesn't matter what you're eating. Just reduce the size of it, right? Instead of having 4 pieces of pizza, big slices, you know who you are, out there in the chat. Well, I'm the same way. Instead of having 4, you just have 1 slice of pizza, and that's self-control, right? You got to gain that self-control. Your stomach is this big. This is as big as your fist. That's how big your stomach is. Now, you got to imagine all that food you're cramming in there, in your stomach. That's why your stomach goes like this and starts to stretch, because you're jamming all that food in there. And then, of course, the more you do that, the more large your stomach gets. And, of course, you start growing up, and then you start growing out. Just like in life. And I've had up to 75 pounds extra on me. Yeah, that's a lot of weight, bro. That's a lot of extra weight on your body. It taxes your body. You feel run down all the time. You feel, man, why do I feel so bad, right? And you don't realize it because it happens slowly over time, usually, where you gain a little bit, and you gain a little bit, and you gain a little bit, and so on and so forth. And then you start to crave having those large meals all the time. And that really messes you up in the long run. It really screws you up. So I stopped doing that. I just reduced the size of meals first. Start to substitute. I already ate my grapes. Start to substitute sweet foods with sweet fruit, right? Like strawberries and grapes. Those are easy ways of substituting, like M&Ms for those, right? Or whatever your favorite kind of fruit is, and mix it up a bit, and just have that instead. Have that around where you're sitting at the computer. Have that around as a snack. And then you just get used to it. And so you lose, 5-10 pounds from soda. You start to feel a little better. Then you start substituting food. Lose another 5-10 pounds. Then you start going to the gym, maybe hanging out with a friend of yours. Always good to go with someone or get a personal trainer who will show you how to do the exercises correctly. Very important. Who will help you out in that way. And then once you got that going, then now you got the momentum going, right? So you're starting to build up muscle. That muscle, of course, uses fuel. Guess what fuel is called? It's also called fat. But it's really extra fuel that you have built up in your body to be used for something. If you're not using it, that's why it doesn't go away. It just stays on there because that's what the body's supposed to do. When you have feast, you eat a lot. And then when you don't have any food later, it starts to use that fat as your food. For emergency purposes. That's how the human body is. It ain't more complex than that. I mean, there's some exceptions in some ways. But that's... What the heck? Why did I land over here? Hold on. I must have clicked on one that was close. Let's try that again. I'm literally... Look how far away I am from my landing pad there. There must be two things there. Yep. There's another one in the way. Let's go. So yeah, you know, people on these diet shows and exercise machines and all that stuff, they try to tell you all this rigmarole and BS. You know what? That's how simply the body works. And the hardest thing out of all of that is self-control. Self-control, there is no substitute. There ain't nothing. There ain't no magic pill. There ain't no way to just, you know, get on one machine for a day at the gym and then all of a sudden magically it's gone. There is no spoon. Basically, you need to do it the old-fashioned way, which is have some self-control. Now, some people have conditions, and it's not really about self-control. Some people have medical conditions that add weight and so forth. But in general, how humans work, is by storing that extra food. And the second somebody said, you know what, you're storing extra energy versus fat, and then how the body works and utilizes that fat when you build muscle, it starts to use the fat up. It starts to use those batteries. Just imagine your fat as batteries. That's a whole bunch of batteries that need to be used up, right? That's basically it. So you got to go out and be a little bit more active. Maybe just start with a small walk, right? 5 minutes in this direction, 5 minutes back. And you know what? You start feeling better, start feeling it's getting a little easy. 10 minutes that way, 10 minutes back. 15 minutes that way, 15 minutes back, right? And that's it. You know, I sometimes would just go 7 minutes and 7 minutes back, which is about 15 minutes in total because it takes you a minute to get out the door. But there you go. And that works really good. And you'll find yourself going further and further and further the more that you get in that kind of habit of utilizing that. All right. Did we not bring the power? What did I do with the power? I don't think we have brought the actual power. Okay. So let's put this over here. We got a little bit of power going there. Oh, I did. Put it right over here. There it is. I thought I brought some. Now let's see if this is an 8 or if this is a 6. That's definitely an 8. Definitely an 8 there. All right. Now 8 means that I need 8 of these power things on here to get this going. So let's go ahead and see. Maybe it's more than 8. I don't know. We'll find out. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's still 6. No, that's 6 there. That is 6. This is definitely an 8. Okay. But we got to go back for those ones we left behind. Let's go. We'll get her done here. We got a few more minutes, mods, by the way, if you're wondering. A few more minutes. I'm going to stretch it a little bit here today since it is Thursday into Friday. Oof, gym. Yeah, here's the thing. Don't go to the gym unless you have a personal trainer. If you don't know what you're doing, if you're just first time to the gym or you've been going to the gym for a long time, but you know, you feel like you're getting no results, that's because you're doing it wrong. That's the only reason. It ain't you. It ain't your body. It's because you're doing it wrong. I would rather spend 30 minutes or an hour with a personal trainer because I know I'm going to get way more time out of that because, you know, get one that knows what they're doing, obviously. Because they're going to tell you how to do the exercises right. They'll count for you. They'll keep you in step, and they'll call you and say, hey, Kismet, you're supposed to be in the gym. I'll be, oh, I'm sorry, my bad, I'm there, right? They try to keep you on track. If they're a good personal trainer, they will. But otherwise, I've watched so many people over the years. I've been doing gyms since, I don't know, a long time since I was in my late teens. And I'm not a person that can go in the gym for 3 hours. I get bored out of my mind. I'm like, all right, I got to go. I got a million other things I can't be doing. But I do go in there purposely, right? I go in there to, you know, swim laps in the pool. I go in there to, you know, do upper body, mid, or legs, that kind of stuff, work on core strength, that kind of stuff. That is, you got to be focused on, okay, Monday, I'm doing upper body. Friday, I'm doing lower body, right? That's how you want to be focused when you go into the gym. Or you just want to go in there and just do, say, some aerobics, like run on the treadmill or whatever it is, or take a class, you know. When your gym membership comes with a bunch of classes, use those classes. I mean, those are, if you think about it, if you can't afford a personal trainer, those classes are like personal training, but without the cost, because you're just paying for the gym, but you're getting all the classes, and that's pretty good. That's pretty good as well. But I would definitely do personal trainer. Even if you do personal trainer for like the first 2-3 months, just to understand what you're doing and how to do each and every exercise on all the machines. Just say, I want to know everything. I want to know all about all the machines and how they work and what they are. Don't be afraid to not know, right? If they're a good personal trainer, they'll be like, oh, no problem. Oh, I'll show you, no problem. Let's go do it, right? That's a good personal trainer. If they're like, well, you know what, I don't want to tell you, otherwise I'll be out of business. Well, that person, don't go to that person. That's like a big no-no right there. If you're paying somebody, they should teach you what you want to learn. That's what I think, anyway. So yeah, I've been going back to the gym, working out as well with my personal trainer, my buddy over there, Corey. He hangs out and counts for me because I lose track. I'm older. I lose track of what I'm on. It's nice not to have to count, too. He can count. And then he's always like, hey, come on, you got one more. You got one more in there. And I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Let's do that one more. Now, one more is the one that makes a difference. Sometimes the one more makes the difference. Makes you feel better, too. See, when you do make smart choices, I find that you also need to work on the emotional you. Not just the physical, right? Not just the physical you. But if you want to lose weight, you got to work on the emotional you. And reward yourself when you do good stuff. Like when you go to the gym, reward yourself. Not with a big pint of ice cream or, you know, 12 pieces of pizza, but reward yourself in other ways, right? Give yourself time to relax. Give yourself, you know, a reward in that way. You know, say, oh, you know, I did this. You know what? Let's go and hang out with my friends today, right? And if you do go out to eat, what you do is you say, you know what? I'm just, don't say you're dieting. I don't ever diet. I just try to eat better and I try to reduce the calories that I'm intaking, because that's really what it is, right? You're burning so many calories, you're eating so many calories. If you're eating 4,000 calories a day and you're burning 500, it's easy math, right? That's easy math there. And again, some people have medical conditions that do make it more difficult, but in this case, in my case, it's just that I just enjoy chocolate and candy and stuff like that, and then I'll be eating and I won't even be thinking about it, right? Like, you know, put a bowl of chips here or a bowl of M&Ms and you're just like eating, right? And all of a sudden you look down and you're like, oh my God, I just ate that giant family-sized bag of M&Ms, right? That's why when I'm, you know, trying to lose weight, I do not put anything by my desk other than a small bag of grapes or just a small amount of snacks that I can't just, you know, tune out and all of a sudden, you know, I've eaten a gigantic thing of M&Ms. Not good. Not good. All right, here we go. We're going to power this baby up. And then we're going to call it right here. Come on, big mama. Let's just put it right over here. And right over there. And that's a win. Take all this out of here so we can watch it happen. Oh, this is our last planet to power up. And then we're going to core all these planets. We're going to do it the cool way. We're going to make it where we can bring our vehicle all the way down with us. We can drive all the way down. So we're going to kind of make vehicle paths. I'll probably take the small vehicle because that's really fun. We'll take some packages with us as well. There's also something else I'm wondering, which we'll find out once we're done doing this. I think that's good right there. We'll leave this here. We'll go around. We'll put down the rest of these landing pads. We'll put down all these beacons. We'll land there. We'll power it all up. I think this one would probably be easier than the really hard one that we did. And we already got that one done. So I think we good. We good. Look at this free argon over here. Some argon. Rocking it. Actually, you know what? We got any free mediums hiding around here? We do. I don't know if we're going to need this much argon. But just in case. Got some free... We don't have any free mediums. This is the story of my life right here. Always not enough mediums. See, I like stuff to be doing stuff when I'm away. Right? Always to be working on something. So... I've been making some argon while we were away. Alright, so we're going to our ship. So we can save. And I'd like to put down a little base on all of these as well. Build it up. I didn't want to do... I just wanted to get out. I just wanted to get out. Wrong button again. That's how you know it's time to go. When you keep pressing the wrong buttons over and over again. Plenty of fuel. I think I have fuel in my backpack, too. I better throw that on there while I'm thinking about it. This side. Right there. Bingo. Alright. Got it. Now, back into the ship. So it saves. And there we go. And F to get back up. Alright, there we go, everybody. Let's go ahead and go with that. Let's go back to the main menu. Let's go back to my overseer's office. Let's go. Alright, man. See, that's the type of game I can play that game for, like, the next 25 hours if I didn't have kids and wife and, you know, real-life responsibilities. But I want to try to keep that going. Yo, Kismet, saw you on Shot Stream the other day. Hope all is good with you. Yes, it is awesome, Maca Robinson. Shot Stream. I don't remember who Shots is. But I am terrible with names. So there we go. Maybe I came in and rated. Maybe that's what it was. Let me know in the chat. I literally rated 1,000 people. I have sleep apnea, so I have trouble remembering stuff. Who I've rated and whatnot. But then we have a record of it in my mod info, usually, of who we rated. All right, 13 more warning. Thank you so much, Rad. Let's go ahead and get GTA stream. Oh, I see. Right. I remember now. Yeah, I love me some GTA RP, bro. I'm like addicted to that. I know more about the people in GTA RP and all the characters now than I do of most other stories and movies that I've watched. Because I've just been watching a ton of that. They're just so fantastic, and that's why you see them come up to the top of Twitch now, because they are just the timing, the great interaction. They all stay in character 99.9% of the time, and just really fantastic, right? I've really well done. And people are like, Kismet, you gonna go do RP? I'm not good at RP. You know what? I let people who are good at what they do go do it, right? But, you know, you have like these ideas in the back of your mind, who you can RP as and what you could do and all of that. You know, I put it out there, but I seriously doubt I'm going to have the time. Free Young Dab, right? Hashtag Free Young Dab. I love me some Young Dab. Also very awesome. Love me Vinny. Very good. Of course, you got Eugene. I mean, I could raffle them all off for you. Watch this. Eugene, you got Brenda. You got, who's Brenda's boyfriend now? I forgot his name, but I know who he is. And I mean, I can tell you storylines. You got Gomer. By the way, I met Tim Mack at TwitchCon. I had no idea who he was. No idea. So I went in one of my mods. Sab, that's who it is. Yeah, I was just watching him take on the purple gang members. I forget what their name is. It's the Lean Boys versus something else. See, I tell you, I have bad memory. I'm sorry. That's just my medical condition. It's like I'm always in like a little bit of a daze. It's kind of like waking up from a dream, but you live your whole life like that. That moment when you first wake up in the morning, that's pretty much how I live. But yeah, very awesome. Gomer, of course, from RP does a great. So I actually met him, got a picture with him because my mom's like, oh, you should get a picture with Tim Mack. I don't really get selfies. I don't really do that. But it's funny that I would go on and I was watching Gomer from other people's perspective, and I'm like, who is this person? I go in his stream, I see who he is, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I got a picture with that guy at TwitchCon last year. So yeah, I'm a big fan of Tim Mack as well. Gomer is incredibly funny. Does a really amazing job. He's like, comes in, and you can just see him coming in and going, what the heck are you people doing in here? And, you know, and people like disrespect him. Like that one of Vinny's, you know, one of his brothers. He went in and like captured Gomer and that whole subplot there. And you could just see that Gomer's like, you're going to die, bro. You're going to die unless you give me my stuff back. And he actually convinced him to give his stuff back. That's some scary stuff. That's like so close to real life. I have met people like that if you don't respect them, they without hesitation, they will stab you in the throat. Without hesitation if you disrespect them. So watch out. I got some friends like that too. You got to stay on their good side all the time, man, or they will wipe you out. I grew up in California, man. Some bad areas in California too. You got to watch out for those bad guys. All right, we got to get out of here. I got to take my kids out of here. But thanks for coming in, Macca Robinson. I appreciate you coming in here. I love me some GTA RP. I hope they do a whole special at TwitchCon and I'd send it to Twitch. You know, as a Twitch partner, I can send it to the peeps, and I can also tweet it out to them. If you would like to see some GTA RP, all the people who are from GTA RP, maybe on a special panel or a special thing at TwitchCon, I would send that in via Twitter. That's what I would love to see. I would love to see all the major players, including, you know, the person who started it all with the No Pixel server, Cole over there, if I'm saying his name right, and get all of them, and of course all the cops like Ziggy and all of that. Over there as well. I mean, I know them. It's amazing. I'm terrible with names. I forget names like left and right. You know, someone's nickname, I remember that easy. Like someone says, hey, my name is, you know, so-and-so. I'm like, oh, how's it going? Right? And I'll remember their nickname, but the real names, I'll forget them suckers in a second. And I remember everybody's name, pretty much other than Sab's name for a second there. But I remember everybody's name in there because it's so vivid. It's so wonderfully done. All right. Enough gushing over GTA RP. I got some stuff to do. All right, Wrathwall, let's go ahead and throw that love in the chat. We're going to get on the Kismet love train. We're going to get it going here, and I'm going to need your guys' help here in the stream. We're going to click some people's names here, and I'm going to pull them up here on the left. While I'm doing that, I want you guys to go ahead and throw Kismet a love train, sharing the love right there in the chat. And, of course, you're going to earn some Kiss Caps. Wrathwall's going to have to do some work, though. From every person that throws a heart, you can do a Twitch heart. You can do a Kismet a heart with my little dragon Norbert. You can type Kismet Love Train in there if you're on mobile. Whatever you want to do. Just throw something in the chat right now. And my mods are going to have to work. Make my mods work. And, of course, you guys are going to get some Kiss Caps. And you're like, well, Kismet, what are Kiss Caps? Kiss Caps is how you get free loot. I'm talking about thousands of dollars worth of loot. Right here in the stream. I've given away hundreds of games, Amazon gift cards, Steam gift cards. I've given away Kismet candy bars all the way from Finland. That's right. There's a candy bar with my name on it. It was actually called that before I found out about it. But one of my awesome community members came in and said, Kismet, did you know there's a candy bar with your name on it? I go, no. I'm going to call those people up and see if I can get them as a sponsor. And guess what? It did. I did. They gave me 1,000 candy bars every single year to give out at TwitchCon. So I've given out literally like 3,000 candy bars at TwitchCon. And I'll do it again this year. So if you find me at TwitchCon and if we can get up my mods there, my mods will be wandering around giving you free candy. So there you go. You know, feel free to donate on their behalf. I am raising funds to try to get 7 of my mods. It's a monolithic thing to climb, but I think we'll do it. We'll just keep doing it one day at a time here and seeing what we can do. Get a little bit closer every day. So if you did enjoy the stream, consider dropping $1 or $2 before we go. It does help the stream a lot. All right. Let's see over here. Who we got? Oh, we got a lot of awesome people. Oh, man. It's so hard to choose, man. It's so hard to choose people because there's just so many great people. That's what I love about Twitch. There's a lot of great non-toxic streamers who are just fantastic, right? They're just playing, having fun, doing what they love to do every day, like me. If you can find something like that in your life that you just enjoy to do and then make it into something that you get to do, like as a job, I don't make any money here. I put every money back into the stream, like taking my mods to TwitchCon. But if you get to do something you love to do that just, you know, fills you up, makes you joyous, gives you a little bit of happiness in your life, that is a rare thing. Not too many people get that in their life. You gotta earn that though. You gotta put a lot of time and effort into it. I find put a lot of your passion into it. So yeah, I try to find people like that. Try to show them some love. Now this is one of my favorite games of all time right here. Playing some 7 Days to Die. Over here, playing some Elite Dangerous. Also a very fun game. I used to play that long ago with my crew. A lot of fun. Oh, let's see. Who's got the better title? Whoever's got the best title, that's the one I'm going with. Oh man. I'm feeling this guy right here. I'm feeling this guy playing some Elite Dangerous. Let's do something different here. Let's do something different. We'll try to get that other guy another time. Let's fire up this raid. And you guys have until I'm able to press the raid button, because I am now running behind him. My child is going to show up behind me and say, "Let's go!" Let's do it. All right, come on, everybody, get fired up. Let's dish out those kids caps in chat. You know what? I'm feeling pretty excited today. Let's just deal out 5,000 kids caps for everybody in the channel. Let's just do that. Let's do that. You guys were awesome today. You guys are amazing. You deserve it. Let's make it easy on my mods. Just dish out 5,000 kids caps mods. Out there in the chat. I forgot to grab my Kismet Love Train out of the chat. Do a little copy, and then paste right there in the chat. There we go. We're going to hit the follow button. We're going to hang out in there. If we make them smile, then we have achieved our goal today. There we go. Let's just go ahead and do that. Let's see. His name is Mr. Warpath. Right now, he's got 1,332 followers, and he's got 23 people on his channel. He's about to have a whole lot more, over 100. Plus, dropping in his channel. If we make him smile, then mission accomplished, everybody. I want you to blow it up. I want this to be the best raid we've ever done. I appreciate you guys being here. Much love. You know I love you all, and I will see you all next time. Bye, everybody. Hey everybody, Kismet here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button right in the center of the screen. Also check me out live on twitch.tv/Kismet. I'll see you all next time.